We at 51 people already, bro? The stream hasn't even started yet. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. Hey. So many ads. Okay, for everybody who's new, complaining about the ads, we'll start out this stream talking about the ads. I can't turn ads off on Twitch. It's not possible for me. And so I run the least amount of ads possible so that there are not a lot of ads on the stream, because I'm not trying to like sap you guys for ads like I'm fucking network TV. That's not what this is. So I run 3 minutes of ads once an hour, and I start the stream with 3 minutes of ads to cancel stream ads out for the next hour. So there will be no more ads. I'm sorry for those of you who are not subs, you have to deal with it, but I pause during ad breaks. It's just like a 3-minute reset. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Hashi gifted a 1 month sub to Stardew Morslicker, and we got a bunch of streaks. But hi, everyone. Hi. Dune Fox is at a 3-stream streak. Toaster is at a 15-stream streak. Star of the City is at 15. Hashi's at 5. Stardew Morslicker's at 3. Holy streaks, gang. King saving us. Thank you, Forsaken Foreskin. Fantastic name, by the way, Forsaken Foreskin. Awesome name. And Rose Thorn Birdie is at a 5-stream streak. Hi, everyone. How is Emerson? I miss her. She's good. She's watching the pit right now. The armpit. I put pictures of my armpit on the TV, and she's looking at that. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Hi, everyone. I finna be in the pit. The armpit? The what? No, I didn't actually do that. Oh, yeah, she's in the pit right now. Hello, Arpiyem. I subconsciously also known as Arpiyem, which was new information to me a few days ago. Wait, hello, Arpiyem, subconsciously also known as Arpiyem. Well, yeah, technically, that's my initials. I just turned it into a word. But hello, Ecto Forest. And also, hello, we have so many new people talking in chat. What? Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. I didn't say hi to anyone. Morse Code, Birdly, Screeching Moth. Who else we got? We got Sharv Elliott. We got Ohanar, we got Ecto Forest, we got Hashi, Emmy Banana, Pogs Cello, we got Dune Fox, we got Forsaken Foreskin, we got Ratio Runes. Hi there, RB, I'm the one who got oh yeah, please don't use the word J-O-B. I'll spell it like you are all dogs and I'm telling you about a walk. It's not Raz, Sam Dexter, Ella Essence, also NYX, hello, and Archie C's, Archie, dude, oh my god, that reminds me, dude. That reminds me, a treasure train just started. I have no idea what the fuck that means. A treasure train just started in your chat. Participants save 35% or 5 or more gift subs. Oh. Hello, my little femboy. Hi, Johnny Silverhand. It's so beautiful. I used to live near Pittsburgh, and it's so beautiful and amazing to see. It's so realistic for the city. I love the pit. Oh. I've never seen it, but Emerson's watching it for the second time. Chat, last night, I'm not even going to fucking lie to you. I cried at an episode of Riverdale I was watching with Emerson. Chat, I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, me and Emerson were watching Riverdale, and I fucking cried, bro. I sobbed like a little baby. I don't know what that makes me. But I did actually sob due to Riverdale. So, Riverdale is so overhated, low-key. Dude, it is, bro. Riverdale is peak. Okay, why did I not know we were going to segue into River when you said Archie? Oh, why did I know? Dude, because I love Riverdale, bro. What are we playing today? Today we're playing Stardew. I was going to do a poll, and maybe we were going to play Minecraft, but I forgot since I was late to starting the stream. Me when I cried during that one episode of Glee. No, Glee's fucking goated, bro. Don't even talk to me about Glee. I've cried during Glee. And I haven't even gotten to that episode. You know the episode I'm talking about. RB, I can't stop thinking about Heated Rivalry. I don't know what to do. Jerk off and watch it again. That would be my 2 tips. That's what I've done. I got started because of you. Thank you. Well, I don't know why I just said thank you. That's awesome. You're lucky I made a Twitch account. Shrimpy, FYI. Well, hi, Kirby the Duck, a.k.a. Shrimpy. Meow. Hi, Girl Graveyard. Meow. So what's up, everyone? How are we all? How's your weekends going so far? Hi, RP, hashtag my goat. Hi, Baby Rotten. How is everyone? Watch Breaking Bad on stream. Dude, I fucking love Breaking Bad. Makes me a lot less horny than Heated Rivalry does, but my mom is watching Heated Rivalry right now. I tried to get my dad on Heated Rivalry, and then he asked me what it was about, and I said it was a show about 2 hockey players who are in love with each other, and they have a lot of really graphic sex. And he said he probably wasn't that interested, which seems homophobic if you ask me, chat. Seems homophobic. Did you play Deltarune yet? I'm a bit late to your streams and haven't watched you in a fair bit. No, I have not. My sister's in the hospital because she had back surgery. I hope she's okay. We up start doing our valley. Exactly, dude. I'm about to do all over Harvey's valley, bro. His beautiful ash cheek valley. I'm about to do all over that shit, bro, and make him a star. I'm in the car back to my house. It's like 1 to 2 hours, but you got to watch a lot of people dance with fire. That sounds fun. I'm trying to finish Apothecary Diaries. I've never seen that. What if I'm a lesbian? You'd still like it. You'd still like it, right? The story's good. Heated rivalry. Even if you're a lesbian, heated rivalry is goated. You don't have to like. I'm straight. I'm a straight man. It's still kind of got my juices flowing, if you know what I mean, chat. No spoilers, please. Obviously. What if you hate hockey? I don't even love hockey. I like it, but like I don't even. I don't know if you ever seen Ted Lasso and how soccer is like 5% of it. The hockey is really only like 5% of heated rivalry. I'm gonna be completely honest. But I'm a straight man, and heated rivalry was fantastic. I loved it, and it low-key turned me on. So, I'm watching stream while playing Animal Crossing. Dude, I want to play Animal Crossing. Hello, it's 3 a.m. Well, hello. Hi, Papa. Hi, Lana. Wait, Lana, what the fuck? How did you get on TikTok? Well, hi, Lana. Hello, I made it to the stream. Hello, Stitcher Cool. And somebody new said hi. Lizard DC, hi. I know so many lesbians and straight people who love heated rivalry. Exactly. It's not exclusively for boy likers. That's an opinion that I hold. Heated rivalry is not just for boy likers; it's for girl likers too. Okay. Cash or regret. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Love your content, RP. Thank you. I'm gonna try to get my friends on the TikTok stream. Get them on the Twitch stream, bro. That's the place to be. I'm so tired because I had a shift today of doom and despair at my. Thank you for censoring JOB. Today mornings. Well, hi Ariana. How are you? I'm sorry that you had a shift of doom and despair, bro. I was doom scrolling and you appeared. Well, hi Lana. I hope you're well. I'm gonna try to. Oh, let's get you that sponsor. Wait, I'm getting sponsored, bro. Who's sponsoring me? Frog Zappy says Frog. Wait, his parents think he's gonna get groomed. He can't get Twitch. Oh, I didn't know that happened here. Aren't you the guy that's not normal about Stardew? If by not normal you mean that I want to bend Harvey over every single surface in the valley, including the bar at Gus's, the table in Jody's house, Pam, the bus, the ladder to the sewer, the wizard's tower, and also the no, that's maybe gross. The fence at Marnie's Ranch, then yes. When is your Stardew Valley Yowie webtoons comic coming? Soon? Y'all heard of heated rivalry edit that got taken down and being passed around the black market? I have not. It was my sign to stop doom scrolling while my ass expels all hell from within. Well, Lana, thanks for watching the stream while you are pooping. Shout out anyone who's pooping right now. I hope the wiping process goes well, chat. Sometimes it can take me upwards of 20 minutes to finish wiping. I don't know if that's normal, but sometimes I'm in there for a long time, chat, if you know what I mean. And so I hope that doesn't happen to you, anyone who's out there pooping. I tried out this new method today, chat. Shout out to those of you who use a hair dryer, bro. I was hair drying my hair because I got so much hair, right? I gotta hair dry it. And so but I was freezing cold, right, chat? And so I kind of pulled down my pants a little bit, bro, and not pulled down, but like pulled out and shot the hair dryer down into my like penis. And dude, I have never heated myself faster ever in my entire life, bro. It was genuinely like an eye-opening experience, bro. I couldn't see it. I'm sorry, Krishnola. I don't hate you. I just didn't see it. But yeah, I heated my penis with the blow dryer, dude. It changed my life. I'm probably going to do it every single morning for the rest of my life. This is so much better than family dinner. It should be. I got fired yesterday. Should I low-key start streaming since I have time now? If that's what you want to do. Getting fired is awesome, bro. The penis holds the heat. Exactly, dude. You need to invite 50 Cent in stream. Why? Follow your dream? Yeah, exactly. RB, can you appreciate my bits? Yes, thank you so much, Chris Nola, for the bits. I appreciate you. And Kirby the Duck, thank you for following. RP, I low-key need you to chill. Stream just started. I don't know what you mean. This is an average start to the stream, bro. I was just talking about warming up my penis with a blow dryer. Blow! I was getting my penis blown. Chat. Isn't that cool? Blow. Oh, yeah. We have to censor blowjob now, chat. You can't blow job. Blow dryer. I hardly know her. Who the hell is Dryer, and why are you blowing her? Okay, chat. Should we play Stardew now? Sorry that there was a lack of poll today. I said that there was gonna be a poll about what we played on stream today. But now you all just have to pull on my nutsack and balls. I want a blow job. Sadly, I'm missing a penis. There's other things that are maybe even better than a blow job that can happen when you don't have a penis. Job mention. Yeah, sorry, chat. Sorry for saying I love lying. We did it, chat. You did what? Feet? Oh my god. Yank, yank. Exactly. Arpy, what should my new user be? Probably Arpy's big, voluptuous bosom. Arpy's big fat boobies. Could be something like that. Start a Minecraft server first. When? I don't have the dedicated wham. How much dedicated wham do I need to start a Minecraft server? I do not have the dedicated wham. Okay, I would make a Minecraft server for the fans, but I do not have the dedicated wham. How did the baby with Sam go? Is it still living? Sam cheated on me with 4 dudes, and so I told him he could deliver that baby alone and do what he pleases with it. I wasn't going to be there with him, and I divorced him. And so my assumption is Sam put the baby up for adoption, and Sandy is raising it in the desert. That's what I believe is happening, probably. Fuck Sam. Yeah, we know. Play Sims, please. I probably will, bro. If I'm being completely honest, I was talking to Emerson about that. Sims might be one of our next games up on the stream. Masked Bunny, thank you for following. Kind of sexual if you think about it. How are you and Harvey? We're fantastic. Me and Harvey are great. You're so pretty. What? Thank you. Thank you. It makes up for the lack of penis because it's so tiny. I don't even get to not have a penis and have the other cool parts. I just have to have such a small penis that it might as well not be there. Hi RPM, sorry I forgot to join every live. You don't have to be sorry, Latvia girl. Oh, Latvia IRL. I'm dating 4 separate people and started at the same time. See, I couldn't handle that, right? There's too much. There's too many of them. What did you name the baby? Lawnmower. Obviously, me and Harvey named the baby Lawnmower. I thought it was the best choice. Let's play Sims. I can't play it now because I'd have to download it, and I don't think you guys realize Twitch won't pay me for like 3 more days, and so I don't have money. Okay, so you're my favorite live streamer. Thank you. That's so sweet. So yeah, I don't really have enough money to buy Sims at the moment, chat. Okay. But probably once Twitch actually pays me for the month of December, then I could. Should I marry Haley on my perfection save? If you like getting bullied and it kind of, gets your goat. Wait, Harvey's my man? Well, he popped out my baby from the tip of his big fat penis, so you might want to talk to him about that. Let's get the volume turned on. I think that's good. I wonder if they could hear that. I doubt it, but... RB, should I make an ice cream cone or hot chocolate? It depends on the temperature currently, right? If it's cold, probably hot chocolate. Chocolate. But if it's hot, probably ice cream. Don't you have a spare $1,000 lying around? According to who, bro? You're going to hate me, but I'm currently dating Sam and Shane at the same time. Can we go ahead? You're lucky there are no mods here, bro. I would get your ass banned. I'm watching live while switching between reading Yowie and playing Stardew. Holy ability to multitask, bro. I wouldn't be able to stop nutting, and I don't have that much nut in me, God forbid I want a hot woman to degrade me, then marry Haley, bro. She's perfect. My live has already been flagged for bullying? How has my live already been flagged for bullying and harassment? Contains themes some might find uncomfortable? For harassment and bullying? Who did I bully? Sam? Did I bully Sam because I said that he cheated on me with 4 dudes, so I divorced him and let him give birth alone, crying, sad in the delivery room without me? It's gotta be that, chat. It's gotta be that. Oh, today's Harvest Day. Good morning, Harvey. Good morning, my sweet pumpkin. And look at this. The cat is playing with Lawnmower. Oh, good morning, Lawnmower. Good morning, cat. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at them. Lawnmower. Lawnmower, look at this. Lawnmower, look. This is Glacierfish Jr. You're gonna look just like this one day. Look at look. Lawnmower. Lawnmower, look. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Look at this. Wake up. Hey, hey. Glacierfish Jr. Look, 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 look. Do I have anything else cool to show her? Um, what else could I show to her? Look, 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 look. Look. Lawnmower, look. Lawnmower, look. It's it's cactus. Look, lawnmower, do you like it? What do you like more? Roll over if you like glacierfish and stay sleeping that way. Did she just roll over and don't? Oh, she likes glacierfish. She likes glacierfish. Okay, chat. Now we know what her favorite fish is. I love spending time with my daughter. Hydrate? Okay. We're drinking piss today. We love you, lawnmower. The car is shaking my phone. Help me hold it stiller. RB, the messages are the masses are asking for me to be modded. You know what the masses also wanted? I don't quite know actually, but maybe we'll do it. Should we have a surprise modding chat where somebody gets mystery modded? Should I mod a random person and see what happens if the stream blows up? Great point, RP. Thank you. It should be me. Everybody give me your top reason why you think you should be mod. Right now, you have 18 seconds. You have 18 seconds to convince me that you're the person. I'm a good person. Never done it before. That's a... Okay, chat. In your ability to convince me to let you be mod, right? Think about it like you're trying to convince me to have sex with you for the first time. Saying I've never done it before is not really that convincing of an argument, right? Because I'm great. I have never married Shane. That's a good point, actually. That's a really good point. Right? But just remember, Chad, if you were going up to like a girl in the bar and you were like, hey, dude, I want to have sex with you. And she was like, maybe, bro. And you were like, please, I've never done it before. Please, please, please. Nobody's ever let me have sex with them before. Then they'd probably say no, right, chat? So just remember that. What, Wolverine Liquor? Head game is fire? RGB mouse. Oh, okay, that's a good reason, right? You could convince somebody to have sex with you by saying, I have an RGB mouse. That would work, chat. So, good argument. I'm being ignored. I'm gonna leave. I'm not trying to ignore you. Chat's just moving. If you feel ignored, I'm sorry, but it's not intentional. I would never ignore anyone. It's meant to be. Life-altering things always happen to me when I'm watching your stream. See, but that might not be a great... What if you like need to ban somebody because they're saying inappropriate things in the stream, and then all of a sudden you start giving birth, right? Not to like say that because you're giving birth you wouldn't be, but like there's always things happening to you during the stream, right? What happens then? Who knows? I just got squirted on twice. Oh. Even Emerson said, oh. I'll dry Harvey pregnant with your triplets. Well, that's it. That's all the applications. I'll go back through the VOD and I'll take a look at all of those. I'll take a peek. Kirby, you can... Yes, you can. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Dude, it's so fucking hot in this apartment. Do you feel that way? I'm like sweating over here, dude. I'm gonna have to take my shirt off. Chat, do you guys want to see my nipples? Maybe I shouldn't ask you that. I know the answer. I'm gonna leave it on. W room decor, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tell Emerson to get out. She's too hot. Yeah, that's the problem. I have a 33 stream streak. I give money and subs, and many people have said I would be a great mod. I said I'd do it after the stream. I don't want to pause the stream to make someone mod now, but There are a few rules to being mod, right, chat? I mean, obviously I cannot mod anyone who is under the age of 18. Just for, I don't really think that that's a good idea. And so yeah, we'll see. If you're genuinely interested, message me, and maybe we'll work something out. You can message me on Discord. Good day to be Unk. It is a good day to be Unk. Like any technical, you wouldn't be making any money, but technically that's employment, right, chat? So I just got to cover all my bases. What are those blue things? Ancient seeds. It's like our ancient fruit, it's like what ancient fruit is, like that one baby that came from, that the egg was fertilized in 1996, bro. So he doesn't want to be associated with minors, chat. Exactly. Me, because I liked your gooning in the kitchen table story. Didn't everyone? Can you wait 10 months? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe in 10 months, my apartment burns down and I can't even stream anymore. That would actually be really bad. There would be so many mold spores released into the world if that happened, chat. That would not be good, chat. You would all die of mold poisoning. How do you make a good farm layout? In my personal opinion, I just put shit random places and then fill in the rest with trees, right? So I did a main farm, and then I just put a bunch of trees and random little farms, and then it just looks good, Nothing fancy, nothing too fancy. You just fill in all the open space with pathway and random assortments of trees, and it kind of just looks like nature, and then people eat that shit up, chat. I miss the thong. Chat, should I bring the thong back? Emerson is a little bit smaller than I am, so wearing her thongs was not the most comfortable thing in the world. But chat, I could very easily go to Victoria's Secret and buy myself some thongs in my size. Should I go to the store and buy myself some thongs so that I can continue wearing thongs on stream, chat? Are you interested? Should I start buying my own thongs so that I can wear them? Because it was actually pretty comfortable, and I would assume this is the point of a thong. It didn't necessarily hold everything in place as well as other underwear might, but the amount of sex appeal I felt like I had, chat, you don't even understand the amount of confidence that it gave me wearing that thong, chat. I just felt sexy. I felt like a sexy young thing. A pretty young thing, I want to love you. Pretty young thing. I felt like I deserved some tender love and care, if you know what I mean, chat. RP, is your stream 18 plus? No, it's not 18 plus, because I mean, realistically, I think it should be like 16 plus, right? But I can't have a mod who's below 18. Freaking baddie. Thank you. You're not gonna get kicked out for not being 18. I promise you that. Aren't you the guy with the unhealthy obsession with Harvey? Unhealthy obsession? We're married. He's my husband. I can be obsessed with him as I want to. That's called love. If we weren't dating, it'd be weird, but we're married. We just had a child, right? There are so many men out there who, after their partner gives birth, are like, oh, you've gained weight. Oh, this, oh, that. And they stop loving their wives or their husbands who have given birth, chat, right? Doesn't it make me more of a man to be so enthralled with my husband even after he gave birth? I love him more now than I did yesterday, and I loved him more yesterday than I did the day before. That's exactly how it should be, right, chat? I'm just showing you what it means to be a model husband. God forbid a man loves his husband. Yeah, exactly, bro. Kiss Harvey? Let's go kiss Harvey. You missed a keg? Did I really? RP, please, should I paint my nails mostly purple or blue? This is life or death. Purple. Purple. Top left. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. RP, I got my male farmer pregnant on accident. That's not really that bad, right? Getting boys pregnant is just a joy of life. That's just one of the things. Pam is low-key so bad, dude. That eyeshadow look. Imagine a little bit of cream added onto that cookie, chat. What do we think? So put that cookie with a little bit of cream, and that's what you like to see. Chat. Turn her into a vanilla Oreo. Chat. George is better? No. No offense to George, but he cannot give me a foot job. You know, chat? No offense, obviously, but no foot job. I mean, and this is the nicest way possible. I'm not trying to be a creep, but I feel like giving birth would make it better. Yeah, maybe. So no feet. Exactly. My dad likes your streams. Shout out to your dad. Get your dad in chat. Let me talk to your dad real quick. It's very ableist of you to not want to have sex with George. I know. That's the only issue, right? Besides that, I would date George. It's just maybe Evelyn. Maybe I'll get into a polyamorous relationship with George and Evelyn. We'll be in like a throuple, and she'll give the foot jobs. He's gonna fuck your dad. I'm not. I'm not gonna fuck anyone's dad, except for lawnmowers. I'm gonna fuck lawnmowers' dad tonight, cause that's my husband. RP, you're my idol. Who's the top 3 most impregnable bachelors? Given that I've gotten Sam and Harvey both pregnant, I would put them as 1 and 2. Harvey's 1, Sam is 2. And then the third most impregnable bachelor is, I would say he's not a bachelor, and maybe this is a crazy take, chat. Okay, I think that Pierre is really impregnable. Not because he's so bad, not necessarily because I want him to be the father of my child, but because I want to see him suffer through childbirth. Right, chat? Pierre is the kind of man who, like, doesn't ever take accountability or really feel pain, and he blames everything on his wife. If we made him go through that process, right? Evelyn probably gave birth to their kids and was like, man, that was so awful. That hurt so bad. And he's like, make me a sandwich, bitch. You know, like, Pierre's not a good dude. And so I would get Pierre pregnant just so I could treat him the way that he likely treated Carolyn afterward. That's what I think. Should I lurk for a bit? Yeah. What is the method to prove 18 for mod? Just tell me that you are? I don't know. You don't have to prove it, but don't lie to me, bro. If I found out you lie to me, I would ban you forever. But just message me on Discord if you're interested. Pierre the type of guy to throw a dirty towel at Evelyn after sex. Exactly. Except Pierre and Evelyn aren't together. What? Lana Wads, thank you for quietly gooning to the stream. I hope husband Wads is also gooning. I hope you're having a joint goon venture to the stream today. I would get Demetrius pregnant for that reason. No, I can imagine Demetrius was probably annoying after Robin gave birth. He wasn't, like, awful like Pierre was, right? Pierre was probably a dick. But Demetrius, I imagine he was like, Robin, according to my calculations, during the birthing process, you expelled approximately 437 milliliters of electrolytes from your system. You now need to replenish. Please consume this saltwater drink that I have made and eat this meal that I have prepared for you. I will be back in 3 hours to make sure you have continued your process of recovery after birth. And I just don't fuck with that shit, right? Like, when your wife gives birth, bro, you know what you do? You say, yo, let's eat ice cream from the carton. Eat some sushi since you haven't had that shit in a long time. And watch The Notebook, bro. Let's cry it out together. Uh-huh. You know we're about to both be in tears, but at least we're doing it together, right, chat? That's how you should treat your partner after they give birth. You know? Let's watch your favorite movie, eat ice cream straight from the carton, Ben and Jerry's what's your favorite flavor? You know, let's get a little bit of Jimmy Fallon, The Tonight Dough, eat some sushi, and watch The Notebook, bro. That's how it should be. RP, what color should I dye my hair right now? I'm thinking Neapolitan. Wasn't he a really bad dude? Didn't France like fucking behead that guy? Why would you dye your hair like his? That doesn't make sense. Wasn't he fucking short, bro? Napoleon? Wait, what did you say? Neapolitan. Oh, yeah. Do Neapolitan. That sounds good. I have 4 baby blue chickens and they're following me around. 1 adult blue chicken. Stardew? Stardew blue chickens? That means that you married Shane. So, interesting. Wrong decision. Hi, RP. I finally got a good enough connection to watch live. Well, hi. Do you guys not make that mistake, bro? Do those not look similar? RB, do you think Pierre secretly drinks Joja Cola in secret and touches himself thinking about it? Dude, probably. Pierre's probably into a little bit of degradation. Degrading? So he probably does, bro. He's probably like, Morris. He probably strokes the can and is like, Morris, give me your juice. And then he drinks a little bit of Joja Cola and he goes, Morris, please take my store from me. Run me out of a job. I think that's actually a really good point that you just made. Least favorite Stardew NPC? Morris. Do you think I should marry Leah? If you like her, right? Do you think you guys could have a good life together? Zach is about to go fall off the roof. Tell him to get down from there. Rescue mission. Oh, we talking about Shane, huh? No, we're not. I don't want to talk about Shane, okay? I don't like that guy. No, it doesn't. You can get them whenever you become friends with him. I married Haley. Oh, okay. Well, good for you for not marrying Shane. Thank you. The dungeon is so aesthetic. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I built this from scratch for me and Harvey. This is where we made our daughter, chat. I had Harvey tied down to these sheets while we had 4 visitors eating from the puppy play bowl and reading while I got Harvey pregnant with our daughter. And look, now she's born and she's beautiful. Look, she's beautiful. Look how beautiful she is. Lawnmower. Tried to follow you on Twitch ages ago and it wouldn't let me. You should try again. My little brother wants to marry Shane. Probably tell your parents that, like... Okay, if your little brother... This is my tip, chat. If your little brother is trying to marry Shane, what you need to do is steal your parents' credit card, buy $8,000 worth of gems on Clash of Clans, or whatever game your brother likes to play. And then when they ask him about it, he'll deny it. But then you can tell them, you can be like, yeah, I saw him do it. And then they'll ship his ass off to military school, and he won't marry Shane. Okay, that's the method, chat. That's the new method. So, don't let your little brother marry Shane, please. Okay? If you love him, don't let him do it. No, he's 10. Yeah, perfect age to steal a parent's credit card and spend it on Clash Royale gems. Or Clash of Clans gems, okay? Pierre and Morris equals heated rivalry. Do not even say... No, you might get banned, bro. Do not even say some shit like that. Do not talk about Shane and Ilya like that, okay? Don't fucking do it. I was scrolling and heard this as a Shane lover, and now I'm here. This is not a place where you are welcome. But welcome. This is why I commented you should be a teacher on TikTok. Because I know the methods. Hi, Mac. How are you? Arpy, bro, do you know about Pierre's secret stash? Yes. Did you? I also know about how Carolyn is getting absolutely blasted stoned off the psychedelics daily in her little tea room, bro. 5? 5? Oh my god, we're about to be best friends with fucking everyone, bro. Oh my god. My niceties never are more than this, bro. Let's go give one to what's her name? Sandy. Starting from scratch in Stardew. Need motivation. This is your motivation. I used to be a Shane lover, but I converted into being a Harvey lover recently. Good. Bro, I want a nice farm like yours. I'm just so impatient. It's not that hard to get a nice farm if you just plant trees literally everywhere, right? It makes your farm look 10 times better than it actually is. If you just plant trees literally everywhere on your farm, you look like a goat. I need to make dinner, so I'm lurking for a bit. Good. Look, I didn't even really design this shit up. I just put pathways and then fucking trees literally everywhere. If I had the money to buy Stardew Valley, I would immediately get Carolyn the Carolyn divorce mod. You probably that's a fantastic idea. Where's my husband? Where's my hubby lubby? Hubba lubba. Bree, thank you for quietly getting to the stream. What is your Discord, please? Can somebody do exclamation point Discord in the chat for Emmy? Downloaded the free love mod and now, so I'm, and every person, what does that mean? I'm broke, so no Stardew Valley for me. I learned recently you could get Stardew Valley on the Apple fucking App Store Battle Pass if you pay $5 a month, so that's cheaper than Stardew. Exclamation point Discord only works on Twitch, so if you're interested in joining the Discord, come on to Twitch. There's a link in my link tree. Also, if you're watching on TikTok, there's 50 of you. Pull up on Twitch, bro, please. I'm begging. I'll literally whip out my dick and swirl it around in circles. Lawnmower. I mean, fucking, that's my daughter. Helicopter style, bro. I'll attach, I don't even know. I'll put cat ears on it, dude. I'll put cat ears on my dingaling if you all come follow me on Twitch right now. I'm just saying, I'll put cat ears on it and it'll meow for you. About to get banned on TikTok again? Nah, never. TikTok can't fucking ban me. Every time they ban me, I just say, that was not me who said that, and they unban me. What's your Twitch? It's right here. Yeah, every time they ban me on TikTok, I just say, nope, wasn't me. Was not me. I did not say that. All right, bud, whip it out. I said all 50 of you had to follow for me to whip it out and put cat ears on it. All 50. I need to gain 50 followers in the next 5 minutes. Came from TikTok down to meow. I'll meow, but no penis. Meow. But thank you guys. You're goated. Well, they are gonna have to move the Twitch because you're about to be banned. No, I'm not. I just say, nope, wasn't me. I didn't say that. TikTok, I didn't say that. And they say, oh, you're right. No, you didn't. There are 74 people in here. There are, dude. We're cooking right now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's here right now. I appreciate you. You all are goated. 74 people, you know what that means? If we had one more person in the stream right now, and they followed, and they watched the whole thing, if nobody left the stream, I could get partner, bro. That's the partner number, 75. Thank you, everyone who's following. Oh my god, you all want to see my dingaling. You all actually want to see my dingaling right now. Do we know when Harvey is due and the gender? Harvey gave birth. It was a daughter. Her name is Lawnmower. Hey, I just came over from TikTok, so when is this gonna happen? Fuck, dude, do I actually have to pull out my ding? I'll eat dog treats instead. If you guys are okay with that, I'll eat more of these soft, chewy milk bones. I'll eat milk bones instead of showing my ding-a-ling so I don't get banned. Is that fine? Do you guys mind if I eat these? Sleeping Turtle Boy just gifted 5 subs. Stack dog treats on it. No, we need the dong. Well, thank you so much for gifting out subs. Holy fuck. That's amazing. And thank you everyone who is following. Okay, fine, I'll do it, chat. I'll do it. I'll do it, chat. Okay? I'll do it for you all. Let's get this. This better not get me banned. Okay? Everyone get ready. So, thank you to everyone who came onto Twitch. Thank you to everyone who just came to Twitch. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I'll put these on for you guys. Thank you to everyone who just came over. I appreciate you all very, very much. You're all the best. I love you. I love you. Okay, let's go back to the mines, actually. I need to be in the mines. Somebody draw Arby as a femboy. You don't really have to draw much. Wait, I just lost. The thing on my headphone just fell off. Don't look at that. There's so much earwax on there. I don't clean these shits, bro. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, I guess. Oh, hell nah. Nah, somebody finally got the new account. Thank you to everyone who just followed. Should I say all the names? Queer Sarcasm. Spooky Gay Sounds. Mango Mousy, Vampint, Bruh Meme, Maxine, Echo Sun, Lucky Cat, Starry Punker, Coolio Grulio, Lily Was Found Finally, Goldie Forever, I Love Cheese, Femortis, and Dookie Eater. Dookie Eater, consider updating your diet, okay? Consider updating your diet. Hi, Toast. He's reaching a flow state. I am in a flow state. I've been logged on to Twitch since 2002. Everyone who just joined the stream, join the Discord. Okay, let's go to the mines. I need to do something for someone to get a sub. I'm getting FOMO. Yeah. Some people just give them out to specific people, and then other people are just like, nope. You gotta, like, beg. You gotta, like, get down on your knees. Send a... Oh, I gave him a gift already. I completely forgot. Arpiyem, are you on YouTube? I post full VODs on YouTube. Hi, there it is. Oh, just kidding. Arpiyem, I made a Twitch account just for this. Whip it out. I did whip it out. You missed it. You missed it. I whipped it out. Everyone in chat can tell you. He's growing so big. When are they adding a dateable Willy mod? I need Willy's Willy. You can just headcanon it, right, chat? You could just go to the... You're like, Willy, let me smell your fish. Let me smell your wriggling eel. RP, remember me? Remember me when you're no longer niche. I will. I will, chat. If I ever get nominated / win a streamer award, chat, if I'm ever invited to the streamies and I win a streamer award, I will just read the name of everybody who ever watched my stream before I hit partner. I'll just print out everybody's name and I'll just read all of them. There's 97 people in here. It says 82 for me. That's fucking crazy, bro. RP, have you ever played Resident Evil? No, I'm into like nice shit and stuff. Fuck, I'm trying to learn to draw animals because somebody tried to make me pay them $30 for a drawing. That's disgusting. Resident number, thank you. 90? There's 90 people here? Let me refresh my Twitch page and see if that's fucking true because I don't believe it. Batty Thick, thank you for following. Congrats on being so thick. Yeah. Good. Good. Now I can actually post the VOD. See, you all said there were 90 people. It went from 82 to 81, bro. So you're all fucking lying. Remember us when you run for president. I cannot run for president, chat. I can promise you that. They would not let me do that shit, okay? There's about a 0% chance they would let me run for president. They would just open my Twitch. They'd be like, have any of you seen President RPM's Twitch page? Or have any of you seen President RPM's TikTok, bro? And then they'd open that shit up and I'd immediately get fucking kicked out of office, bro. My granddad was screaming at me and we could hear you because my laptop didn't close properly. I feel I may never use this thing again. Sorry about that. Shout out to your grandpa. What's up, Gramps? I hope you're having a good day. I hope that they found a cure for the sagging of the balls. Not that that's necessarily happening to you, but I know what happens to older men. I've seen it. I've been in the locker room at the gym before. I know what happens to old man balls. So, I'm sorry that that's happening to you. I hope it's not that big of a deal, you know? I hope that it's not really... I hope it doesn't affect your life too much that probably they scrape along the floor. So sorry. Saggier the better. No wonder you like Morris. It would be like Mr. Frog on Smiling Friends if you were president. I'm not like Mr. Frog, okay? I ain't never ate anybody. I ain't never killed anyone on accident, okay? Only person I ever ate was Harvey. And that was just his penis and his butt. Sorry. Sorry. Les Key, thank you for following. And hi, I'm Strange. Thank you for following as well. Who else do we have to give presents to? Sam. Do we give one to Sandy? Yes. Maru and Alex and Leo. Shit, I'm on Linux. How the fuck do I use Discord? I don't know, bro. Why are you on Linux? That's your own problem. Is Sam in here? Where is your son? Did they kill him? Are they trying to, like, hide it? Are they like, let's act like a normal family. Nobody's gonna wonder where our son is. I see his jacket. Dude, look at that. His jacket's back here. Wait, chat. They've got his jacket just chilling back here. Did they kill him? Where are you off to? Oh, she knows I'm looking. She's running, chat. Chat, she is running. What the fuck did you do? What did you guys do? Wait, they're all leaving. They're trying to scram. Jody, what did you do? God, wait, but your ass is so fat. Oh my God. Oh, wait, never mind, dude. Do whatever the hell you want. Kill me too. Jesus, wait, now that I'm thinking about it. Do whatever you want to me. I don't even care. And she brought backup. And she brought backup, chat. Chat. And I'm supposed to still be mad at her? Okay. Love pulling up random streams and hearing the most wild conversations. Well, Patrick, I'm glad you're here too. And Millie, my opinions on Robin is that she's so fucking bad and it hurts my heart that I can't be with her. Okay, that's my opinions. Your favorite celeb is probably on the Epstein list, not Arpy. No way, bro. I've got something for anyone who is on the Epstein list, bro. And it's a knuckle sandwich, dude. Straight to the teeth, bro. That's what I think. If I was ever hanging out with a bunch of celebrities and they were like, yo, you want to go to this cool island? I'd be like, boom! No! Thank you! Opinions on Kent. Not a fan. No offense. If you're a Kent fan, no offense. But I'm not really a fan. Not a Kent fan. What is your dream Stardew rotation? Just the MILFs. If I'm being so honest, Marnie, Jody, Carolyn, Robin, I'm forgetting one. Oh, and Pam. I just had major back surgery. Can I get a shout out, please? Sure, shout out back surgery. Well, I'm not shouting out the surgery. I'm shouting out you. Shout out to N Mini. So you don't support veterans. No, I do, right? But just because you're a veteran does not mean I think that you're a good husband or necessarily that sexy, right? Jody has Stardew jiggle physics, chat. Jiggle physics were added to Stardew because of what Jody is carrying around in the back of her truck, if you know what I mean. Just, and Shane, or not Shane, and Kent just thinks he can do whatever he wants just because he's a veteran? No, that doesn't give you the free will to do anything, right? That doesn't give you just right to do whatever that you please. There are still rules to society, chat, and Kent has to follow them. And I think that a woman like Jody should have much more of a man than Kent. Am I reading that right? Getting Harvey pregnant? Yeah, he just had our first child, so I'm thinking, you know, let's get right on that next one, right, chat? Wait, RPM, do you think Pierre busts a nut on the JoJo wallpaper? He probably, I would assume Morris has a picture of the Stardew founder on his wall, like how teenage boys have a picture of Pamela Anderson on their wall, chat, right? And so he probably, like, whoever the Jeff Bezos of Stardew Valley is, whoever invented Joja Corp, he's probably on Morris's wall like Pamela Anderson. And so I assume he nuts to that, but he does not come on it. No, I don't think so. Just got to year 5 feeling accomplished. Wow, I've never made it that far. How many years have you played in this save? 3. Where does Maru hang out on a Monday? How do you upgrade your scythe? There are 2 ways to upgrade the scythe, chat. Way 1 of upgrading the scythe is once you unlock the what's that shit called? Once you unlock the quarry, there's a little hole right there. Can you see that, chat? Just that little tip of the penis right there, that little urethra hole. If you go in there and you get all the way to the back of that little dungeon that's in there, there's the golden scythe. And oh, there she is. And if you that's how you get the gold scythe. And then once you have gotten all of your skills to level 10, you unlock mastery. And if you get the mining mastery perk, you get the iridium scythe. I'm so sad my main device is shut down completely and I have to do everything on my old devices. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Oh. Thank you so much for telling me about the glory hole. Yeah, exactly. Me-sized glory hole. Maybe not for other people. Maybe not for people that are a little bit more well-endowed, chat. Oh! Sorry. Oh, sorry. 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 Look at how that cuts off just right before his penis starts, chat. Look at how that just perfectly cuts off, leaves it right to my imagination. Dude, I bet that shit is dropped all the way down to the floor, bro. Oh my god. Do you think he's cut or not, chat? George wouldn't cut. I bet he's still got his turtleneck on. Chat, and I can just sit here and imagine it because they got all the good stuff covered up, chat. And I can just leave that up to the imagination. But dude, look at those pecs, bro. Oh my goodness, chat. You could put a fucking hot dog between those pecs and use them as hot dog buns. Chat, those things are fat. I could suck a glizzy right out between them, chat. You know? There we go, Alex. Okay. I've been waiting for this cutscene, dude. Oh my god. Fuck. My dick is stabbing into the table, bro. Hi, Eurobussy. I was wondering what that mine was for. Yeah, it's for that. I think you're cheating on Harvey is what I'm saying. No. It's not cheating to just have eyes. Again, do I have to remind you all? Harvey does the pelvic exams for everyone in chat. When Harvey checks Alex every year for testicular cancer, he grabs him by the balls and feels around. He grabs him and he checks. And he goes, cough. He holds the balls and he does the cough test to see if anything's going wrong, chat. So, did you see that? It looked like he was whacking me off. Wait, chat. Somebody clipped that. It looked like he was just whacking me off. Did you guys see that? I wasn't really paying attention, but if I stand right here, pick it up again. Look, he's whacking me off. Look, he's whacking me off. Let's get the parrot out of here so you can really see. Look. He's whacking me off. I love it when he whacks me off. Wasn't Alex one of them? Yes, Alex was one of the guys who Sam cheated on me with, right? But I don't blame Alex for that. I blame Sam. I wasn't married to Alex. It's not his fault that he cheated on. He was one of the people that Sam cheated with. That's Sam's fault. Almost like if Antonio finally had a child with Leon. It is kind of like that. You know, me and Antonio were tight. Antonio was in my stream a few times. Shout out Antonio. Harvey isn't a dad when you meet him. Shane's dad is a dad in that Shane's dad might be a piece of shit, but oh my, is he hot and experienced? Shane has a dad? Yeah, RP, does Pierre have a strip of the JoJo wallpaper that he busts on? What are your thoughts? Maybe. I think more likely he puts it in the can. He does a self-glory hole with the JoJo can, you know, chat. Look up Shane's dad right now. Shane's dad Stardew. Shane's dad Stardew. Okay, that's a mod though. That's not canon. That's not canon. That's not canon. So I can't bust to that. Right? That's like busting to a deep fake, bro. It's just it's immoral, chat. Okay? If there's real pictures out there, go ahead and use them, but do not be looking at deep fakes to whack off, right? That's not moral to do that. No. I just started this game and I'm at day 20 of summer year 1. I would say tips are go to the mines a bunch and make sprinklers, bro. Genuinely. Shane, I'm so sorry that everyone is sexualizing your dad. Okay? I really don't like you and I think you're kind of a bad person. Are we about to kiss? No, I wouldn't. But are we? No, he's not interested. I'm sorry that everyone was sexualizing your dad, bro. Okay? I would never look at deepfakes of your pops. So, my first impression of you, well, hello. Hello from Germany. My name isn't Harte Nudel. I don't know who that is, but hello, Froshi. RP, what do you think of Pierre's secret stashes? Probably pornography, would be my guess. Pierre's secret stash, he is hiding it from Evelyn, right? But from what we know, chat, Evelyn is a drug user. She uses drugs pretty often. And so I would assume that the reason he has to hide that from his wife is because it's not drugs. It's probably it's probably pornography. Would be my guess. Hydrate? Okay. Big brain response. I mean, I take questions like that seriously, chat, right? I'm not playing around. If Sam is asleep at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. on a Monday, bro, when he is unemployed and a loser, then oh my fucking god, dude. Look at this little bitch in dreamland, bro. You are a full-on adult living at home with your parents. Your mom is tucking in your brother to bed. You have the same bedtime as your 7-year-old little fucking chud brother, bro. Are you fucking serious? No wonder I divorced your ass. No fucking wonder. Your brother is 7, bro. He's got fucking school in the morning, bro. He just got tucked in by your mom. What, she tuck you in first? She read you a bedtime story? What are you guys reading? The Little Prince? What's she reading you, Sam? You're a loser. You're a loser. Sebastian's outside smoking darts in front of his mom's house. And you're here fucking sleeping, bro? You're here sleeping. Abigail's using her Ouija board to talk to the dead. You know, they're sending her messages like, go ahead and nut. Right? And then she sticks those weird candle things deep up inside her. Again, Sebastian smoking darts. And you're sleeping? Oh my fucking god, this guy sucks. Okay, chat. It's actually the ad break. So we're gonna go ahead and pause for ad break. What year am I on? Year 3. Hi. Dog, how the fuck you get that much cheddar cheese cash? Cause I'm goated, bro. I'll post Stardew Valley 100 days videos eventually, and you'll all get to see the method. I'm sorry I missed your last stream. That's okay. Don't even feel bad. Guys, we're going on an ad break. 3 minutes. I'll be back in 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, bro. Don't nut too quick. We'll be back in a second. Please don't leave. Okay, ad's over. Welcome back, chat. Also, hi, Danthus. I saw that you have appeared. How are we all? How is everyone? Guys, what piercing should I get next? I want to get my ears pierced next, chat. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't have my ears pierced. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Somebody on the TikTok said, how are you? It was Gypsy Survivor. I would say, how am I? I'm good, right? It's the first week of school, so I haven't really had much homework. This is my first weekend with homework. I'm really not excited about this quarter, bro. I got so much work. Okay. I'm gonna have so much work. It's gonna really fucking suck. And I'm behind on making videos. I said I was gonna get a Stardew video posted on YouTube like 100 days, and I have not made any progress on it since November. So, whoops, right? So, yeah. Bro might be Mr. Stardew. Just followed. Well, thank you, Havtopi. Other than a septum earlobe, what should I get? Probably get a side. I want to get a septum, a side. I want to get my eyebrow pierced too, chat. What classes do you have this semester? This semester I have business statistics and analysis, applied business statistics and analysis, which I have to learn the programming language of R in order to do that, chat. It's a programming class apparently. I have business, or I have law in the business environment, which is a law class. I have managerial accounting, which is not good, and I have what I think it's called something like applications of organizational systems, including Excel, I think is the name of the class. I now have six face piercings. You should get the eyebrows. It hurts the least. I want my eyebrow pierced. I just got my side pierced. I'm so cool. I got the side of my labia pierced. Just kidding, chat. I don't own one of those, but I would. College fucking sucks, bro. Age reveal. I'm 21. I've told my age before. I'm 21. I can drink and smoke. I can do everything. I cannot rent a car in the United States of America, but you know, whatever, right? I don't want to necessarily. I have my septum pierced, but I was gonna also get an angel bites. I don't know what angel bites is. I know snake bites. My only piercing is the septum. That shit hurt That shit hurted, bro. So, but I'm not really sure if I want a new tattoo or a piercing. Because I could get a new tattoo if I got a small one for like 125 bucks. And I could get a piercing for like 65 bucks. So it'd be like double the price to get a small tattoo. Oh, fuck. I just pulled the mic out of its stand. Whoops. Let's just go ahead and slide that shit back in. Let's go ahead and tighten this as well. Whoopsie. I do my own piercings. It's awesome. Emerson has done that. I'm just scared. Emerson did her. She had piercings that had closed, and she did them herself, and that shit scares me, right, chat? It scares me to get a piercing from like a friend or from Emerson. Not that I don't trust her. She did a great job on hers. It scares me a little bit. What's your main? I'm year 2, and the first time I just spamming cheese and mayo. Lol. What? What's your main? I'm year 2, first time ever just spamming cheese and mayo. Lol. Oh, what do you mean? Like my main thing that I sell in Stardew? Ancient fruit wine. Ancient fruit wine. I pierced my own septum. It hurt so bad. I would never do that shit. I would never ever do that shit. Yeah, ancient fruit wine is my main. That's what I sell for the most part. My boyfriend used to have snake bites, but it was before I met him, and I can see where he used to have them, and it makes me sad because I didn't know him when he did. Yeah, exactly. I'm with the people from like 6 years ago I talked about last stream. Oh, yeah, hi. Shout out Mac's friends. Yo, if you're friends with Mac, shout out to you. You guys should play Soggy Biscuit. That might be a good time. You know, both people with penis and vagina can play Soggy Biscuit. You just got to be on the Squirt Squad, not the Cream Team, if you know what I mean, chat. I pierced my septum in school bathroom. Oh my god, that's insane. I would never do that shit. So Sam's the only one we didn't give a gift to. Okay, let's go to bed. Let's return to our husband, make love to him sensually, and have a fantastic time. Hey, so chat, how come during the ad 10 people left, bro, on Twitch? What's up with that? What's up with that? Can we get those guys back? Can somebody get those guys back? Every time you pop up on my For You page, you say something outrageous. It's your For You page, man. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, right? It's your For You page recommending you the videos, so something about your algorithm on TikTok makes it think that you'd like that shit, bro. That means that you might be outrageous. I have no mouth and I must scream. I have no dick and I must cream. Oh, that's actually kind of... Oh, I put it on backward. Whoopsie. Nuh-uh. Yeah, Jobo. That's your For You page, brother. Sorry to break it to you. TikTok didn't think that... TikTok isn't sending you some, today, this is what I made for my 3 children for their school lunches. It's sending you some freak shit. That means you're a freak. I'm getting my next tattoo first, then first piercing, which will probably be belly button. Should I get my belly button pierced, chat? Should I get my belly button pierced? Give me one good reason not to marry Leah every time. Because boys are sexier than girls. Have you ever considered that? Tomorrow's Maru's birthday. That means we can probably get her up to max hearts. Right? Maru. If we give her... Yeah, we can get Maru up to max hearts tomorrow. Somebody remind me that tomorrow is Maru's birthday. Somebody remind me of that. Next follow goal should be belly button piercing. Maybe, chat. Women are the best. Women are cool in real life, chat. In real life, I think women are sexier than men are. But in Stardew, it's the other way around, right? Why would you want Leah when you could have Harvey? Well, when it comes in real life, right? It's like, do I really want the loser with the mustache sitting in the coffee shop waiting for an attractive woman to appear so he can prey on her and talk about how he's reading, his feminist literature? No, I'm not interested in that. But women, they're cool, bro. Big fan of those. I'm a lesbian and married Elliot. Exactly, right? It's a video game. You can do whatever the hell you want. And so I use Stardew to explore the other sides of myself that I don't get to explore in real life. My school was really strict about things. You guys just ignore your school's laws. School rules are important, bro. Winners love winning. Exactly. Exactly, chat. Look at how beautiful our fields look. Chat, let's just take a ride around town and look at, or around here, and look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful. Wait, chat. Wow. Chat, isn't this gorgeous? Wow. With all the flat. Wow. Wow, chat. Wow. Wow. Opinions on Beach Farm. Bad. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love the beach farm. I really don't like any farm other than the standard farm and the Meadowlands farm. I'm excited to see what the new farm is. The new farm should be like the polyamorous farm, where you have like 7 houses, one for each of your husbands or wives, and you can have 2 kids with each partner instead of just only being able to have 2 kids total. So that's what I think that the new farm should be in the new update, chat, is the polyamory farm. I think that would be a fun thing to introduce into Stardew. Without mods, though. My farm is organized the same way. What the helly? We're just on that same wavelength. I have to go. Good night, y'all. Good night, Danthus. I hope you have a good one. I don't know if I should divorce Shane or not, because yes, you should. You should divorce Shane instantly. Instantly, as soon as you possibly get $50,000, you should go ahead and divorce Shane. I'm not, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not really even sure why you're with him. Divorce that guy. He sucks. Hi, my best friend is here. Hi, Dead Red. Oh, no, my boyfriend. That's what BF means. Shout out Dead Red's boyfriend. Dead Red's boyfriend. You gotta lock in, okay? We've known Dead Red for a lot longer than you have. Okay, twin? Okay? So you better lock in, right? Or RPM's coming for you, bro. Just know. I can be dangerous, chat. I might look like I couldn't really do much, but I can be dangerous, chat. Don't you think? I'm scrappy, chat. Scrappy. You don't want to be in a fight with me, bro. I bite. I'll butt you right on the balls. Right on the balls, chat. Oh, lawnmower. Oh, lawnmower. RP, can you bless me with higher chances of getting a dark-haired masculine girlfriend? Yeah, sure, I got you. That's to the universe, not to any god or entity. I don't really believe in that kind of shit. It's just the best way to make it look like you're doing some sort of blessing. Lawnmower? Yeah, you don't like her name? RP, I just napped from 3 to 7:30. Awesome. Also, was that a pig named J.K. Rowling? Yeah, because she's a pig. I named my pig J.K. Rowling because she's a pig, so I needed to remind people of that, right? She's not one to be trusted. My boyfriend called Stardew Chore Simulator. I mean, yeah, it kind of is, low-key, right? Stardew is Chore Simulator, but that's good, right? That's why you play Stardew. Good, you're fucking awake this time, fucking loser. God, I hate this guy. I hate this dude, bro. I hope that little strand of hair that you got right there... Oh, yeah, look away from me, bitch. I hope that little strand of hair you got right there, I hope it winds its way into your fucking mouth, into your esophagus, and you fucking choke on that shit, dude. I hope that you're lying there on the ground just... And I hope that your mom can't hear you because she's dealing with your stupid-ass brother as he whines and complains about how his life is so terrible. Fuck you too, Vincent. Can someone fill me in on the beef with Sam? Me and Sam were married, and he was pregnant with my child, and then he cheated on me with 4 dudes at the same time. Getting Harvey pregnant? Yes, obviously. What else am I supposed to do with my time? Tropical... Fuck, dude, we're never gonna get the quest from Evelyn. Is it one of the characters' birthday? It's Maru's birthday. Is it? Thank you. Thank you. Is it? Or is that tomorrow? Tomorrow. Favorite streamer on? Yo, Bella, thank you. Yeah, 4. If you're looking for the proof, I think it's the second pinned video on my TikTok. Explains everything. It's the full explanation of everything that Sam did to me. You the best streamer? Thank you. Thank you. What would you do if Harvey cheated? Probably communicate with Kent. about sending me a couple more bombs in the mail and utilizing them on the town. Just wipe it off the face of the map, move to Ginger Island, hang out with Leo, adopt Leo as my child. Leo and Lawnmower, right? They both have the L name, so and then me and Leo and Lawnmower could live with the parrots on Ginger Island, and maybe I start dating Mr. Key. Does anyone know if naming an animal the code for a prismatic shard actually gives you one? It does, but only when Marnie says, okay, blank is moving onto your farm. I want to adopt Leo so bad. I do too. He's the only child that's actually, like, cool, bro. The rest of the children characters in Stardew fucking suck. Right? Jas, no offense. Jas sucks. And Vincent is literally the scum of the earth. I hate that guy so fucking much, bro. You could not put another character in front of me that I hate more than Vincent. Just so genuinely. What will be the second kid's name? Listerine, obviously. Listerine, chat. Because, right? It's like, how am I going to name one kid Lawnmower and not stick with that L theme for names? So, okay, none of that was items that I needed. Go ahead and trash all these. I don't need the money. Let's get rid of all those. Dead Red reached a 5-stream streak. Shout out Dead Red. Hey, Jess is my daughter. Be nice. That's your own fault for marrying Shane. That's your own fucking fault. What? I love Jess. She's related to Shane, right? She's related to Shane, so I can't love her. It's like, you could maybe love Shane, or you could love Jas by the same logic that you could love the Harry Potter books, right? Separate the art from the artist. But Shane is just so awful that I don't think I could do that. Second kid could be Ligma. Why would I set my kid up for that? Because when my kid's in school, when Penny's their teacher, and Penny goes, Ligma? Is Ligma here? And Vincent's stupid bitch ass goes, Ligma balls! Then I have to kick his teeth in, right, chat? And I don't want to have to do that. So I would never set my kid up for being bullied like that so easily. RP, what mastery thing should I choose? I choose farming first because I really like the Iridium Scythe. But you can pick any of them, really, depending on what items you think are the best. Oh, I'm still processing geodes. Are they? I thought he was just her godfather. I thought they were related, chat. I gotta go. Bye, Sugar Nips. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling me Sugar Nips. Did Sam actually cheat on you? Yeah. He did. He cheated on me with 4 dudes at the same time. Shane is her godfather. Her real parents died. Rip. Maybe I feel bad about that. Maybe she's not that bad. Wait, does anyone know how Shane and Jas are related? It sounds like apparently just godfather. Morris looks like a fucking Discord mod. What mastery, RP? I like farming, but you can pick any of them. It really doesn't matter, right? You'll get all of them eventually. I think that foraging is the worst. Let me rank them real quick. If I had to rank the mastery skills, if I can remember, what do you even get for the mastery? Mining is 1. Or no, sorry, farming is 1. What do you get for all these? I think farming is 1. Combat is 2. Mining is 3. Fishing is 4. Foraging is 5. That would be my ranking. I wish they could do something interesting like cheat. They did cheat on me and it was not interesting. It fucking sucked. Okay, my mental health was down the drain for so long. Me and my real life girlfriend had to go to couples therapy after that because I couldn't trust anyone. After Sam cheated on me, we had to go to couples therapy because I couldn't trust anymore. Okay. I'm just... Yeah, I just couldn't trust again. You know, chat, it was hard. It's too hot in this fucking apartment for me to wear this hat. Emerson? What? Would you be able to turn the heat down in here? She's already standing up. I'm not asking her to do some, like, terribly hard shit, chat. She was maybe 2 feet away from... Oh, what are you making? You're making ramen. Do you want to come say hi? You don't have to be on. You are.
Hi. Hi, chat. I look so busted, so I'm not gonna come on camera, but I'm making ramen with pickled ginger and butter. It's gonna be delicious.
Your girlfriend is funnier than you. The last time I seen her on stream, I loved her energy.
Thank you.
That's what I've been saying. I've been saying she should start streaming or posting on TikTok or something. Would you guys want to see that? If Emerson started posting on TikTok, would you all follow her and comment on all her videos and say, "You're so bad, I love you so much"? Type 1 in chat if you want to see Emerson get on social media. I don't know if you heard that, but she just burped. Pickled ginger and butter. Yes.
I'm too scared to do social media.
1. It's a lot of ones. Whatever she's comfortable with. Okay, that's really nice of you to say that, actually.
Thank you. I'm like shaking the whole table by touching it.
Somebody used their first time chat. Somebody who has never spoken in chat before said 1 to let you know that they're in support of you.
Thank you, cutie pies.
See, I think you should do it.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Jinjo butter. Jinjo butter. Oh, I'm gonna have ramen for dinner tonight too, chat. I'm gonna make the most devious. Oh, dude, chat. I forgot. Me and Emerson went to Texas Roadhouse last night. That was not. I brought home a little butter for Harvey to lick off of my ding-a-ling, chat. Little bit of Texas Roadhouse butter for Harvey to service me with, chat. You know how it goes, chat. Yeah, he likes that. He asked for it, so it's gonna be a good time, chat. He's gonna be a happy guy. I'm gonna be a happy guy. Who doesn't love a little bit of butter and cream, chat? They go together, don't they? She called us cutie pie. She did call you cutie pie. She loves you guys. You can buy a tub of Texas Roadhouse butter at Walmart. Can you really? You just be saying anything, huh? Yeah. How did you start streaming? How did I start streaming? I mean, there are 2 ways to answer that question, right? 1, I clicked go live on OBS after I downloaded it. But 2, I just thought the number 1 thing I would like to do in life is spread joy and make people laugh. And I think I'm pretty funny and I would be able to entertain people. So I started streaming because I wanted to make people laugh and make people have better days and make people forget about their worries for like 3 hours at a time. So I want my ears to be happy with 1 sentence you say this stream, RP, please. Have I not said anything that makes you happy? Butter on Harvey's roll, if you know what I mean. I'm not licking it off of him. He's licking it off of me. I already had the biscuits with the butter or the buns, the rolls, you know. I don't need to lick anything off of him. He's a lick it off of me. You really do. You make me laugh all the time. I love watching your streams. Thank you. You make me less depressed, genuinely, twin. That's why I do it. I had a stream a couple days ago. It was maybe a couple weeks ago where I went on this huge big rant. It's posted on it's the most recent Minecraft video that the VODs are posted. It's the last like 20 minutes of the stream. But pretty much I just went on this big talk about how, yeah, the only reason I do this, and I think the only reason why you should get into something like streaming, genuinely, right, is I'm not in this for the money, chat. Yes, the money can be really nice in streaming, but I'm not in it for the money. I only want as much money out of streaming as I can, as could allow me to live without having to have another job. Because if I can do this as my job, support my family, do whatever I need to, streaming, that just means I can spread more joy and stream for longer, right? If I have to have another job and I'm not making that much money on stream, that's fine. I can work another job. I don't mind. But if I was to do this as a career, it would mean that my career could be spreading joy and make people laugh. And, but I want to be able to give back and entertain people. And I think if you're going to do something like streaming or content creation, your goal shouldn't be to make so much money, right? Because 1, it can be hard to get to that point. It can be hard to make money on social media. So many people are trying to do it. It can be really difficult. But 2, that's not the point, right? You shouldn't want to do it for the money, because then at the end of the day, when that money doesn't come, or at the end of the day when it does, right, all you have is money. And that's not that's not anything, right? But if you go into it and you know that your goal is to make people have a better day, to make people laugh, to make people smile, to make people forget about their problems, then you'll be happy no matter how successful you are. I mean, there was a long time where I was averaging like between 3 and 10 viewers a stream. You know, it took me 8 months to get out of that range. But I would get messages at the beginning of the stream saying, I've been waiting all day for this stream. You know, I've been waiting all day. I had a terrible day today, and I knew that this would brighten my day up a little bit. Or I've been looking forward to this for so long. You know, it's been a rough week. Or I've had a really hard day, and this is the only thing that I knew that could make me laugh. And it's shit like that, bro. I don't care how many people watch the streams. I just know, as long as I know that at least one person out there is having a better day than they were because they watched the stream, then I'm successful, bro. I made it, right? So I already feel like I've made it, even if there's only 60 people watching on Twitch. That's a lot of people, but I know that I made it because I see at least one message in here that says, you're so funny and my fave. Well, it's not about that. It's not about being the favorite, but at least one message saying, you know, you make me less depressed. Somebody said that. Somebody said, you know, all these things. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. You know, I stopped paying attention to read the Jazz Wiki and I come back and you're smart again. Yeah, sorry. Nah, you're making me laugh. See, but that's not what the people on TikTok care about, right? Because I started talking about how I care about making people laugh and smile, and 11 people on the TikTok stream left, right? They just don't want to hear me be freaky. That's why I love Twitch more. That's why I love you all more. I am a therapist, and you create such a safe and happy place for others. You're amazing and such joy. You're a therapist? That's so cool. Congratulations on graduating college. That shit's hard as fuck. Nerdy and Nits, now you make me laugh. I just joke about you saying outlandish stuff. I say outlandish stuff because that's what makes people laugh, right? That's the thing that I can do. A gift that I have that a lot of other people don't have. And I feel like this is part of why I went into streaming for that. Is a gift that I have is I don't really get embarrassed, chat. Right? I can say and do a lot of things that other people couldn't. I can just say random shit and not really be embarrassed about that. And so, but I can say crazy things and make people laugh. And it allows me to complete that goal of making people smile and making people happy. And some people don't have that. Some people, they get really embarrassed when they say shit like that, right? And so maybe that's not right for you. Find some other way to bring joy into the world, because there's something, right? Maybe it's through art. Maybe it's through music. Maybe it's through just holding the door open for people and being a good person. But yeah, I just think chat is poly. Are they? Is everyone in chat in love with each other? Oh. How do you feel about the new voice character mod? I haven't played it or really seen anything about it, but I have a bunch of fears and phobias that affect my daily life, and watching your streams make me feel a lot better and forget about it for a bit. See? Ugly Garfield, thank you. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it means. That's the point of it all. How many hours do you have on Stardew? Should I look right now, chat? This is not including my hours that I have on the Xbox, where I have played a lot of Stardew. Let's go to library. How many hours do I have on Stardew Valley? Stardew. I have 339 hours on Stardew, plus however many hours I have on the Xbox. So, just passing through to say, and wanted to say I love your hair. Have a great stream. Thank you. I'm planning on getting a haircut soon, chat, so don't let that break your hearts. Aren't we all canonically siblings, chat? Yes, you are. You make me laugh a lot. You genuinely changed my life in the time I've been watching your streams. Watching you more than some of my family. Guys, you're all too sweet to me. I love you all very much. You're my children. I love you. And it makes me happy that I can make you happy, right? That's all that matters. I have 500 hours and still haven't had perfection. I haven't either. I'm trying. I'm a sister kisser. Weird. Wait. Pin of shame. Bree, you're going to be a mother. You can't be a sister kisser. Pin of shame. You can't kiss your sister if you're going to be a mother, right? You're really going to show your children that? You want your children to do that same shit? And a brother kissed her? See, Bree, you want to show your children that that's okay behavior? That's not okay. That's not okay. Nah, you can't raise your children in that, right? Unless you live in Alabama, which I don't know if you do. You could move there, right? If you wanted to teach your kids that kissing your brothers and your sisters is okay. But that's not the kind of thing we should be telling our children they can do. I just started year 14 of Stardew and I only have 62% perfection. Should we go check our perfection percent? Chat, I was tripping over those words. We should just be spreading the love, I guess. You could hit the Tom Brady method and like make out with your children when they're like 14 because, you know, why not? I guess kiss your kids on their mouth like super crazy style. But I don't really believe in that. Hey, I'm back. Sorry. Hi, Stardew Morris Liquor. You should be sorry about being so in love with Morris. Sorry for your own mental health, I think. Not even to me. I don't care. Do whatever you want, but you should apologize to your own self. Look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry that I do this to us. Who's here? Tummy. Rub-a-dub-dub. No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you to acknowledge my presence. Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 rub. And then fucking Lewis just investigating. And then we got fucking Mr. No Fun on the beach alone. He was like, Jody, you take the kids today. This is what Kent said earlier today. He said, Jody, you take the kids today. I'ma just hang out on the beach fully clothed, standing here looking at a boat. I'ma stand on the beach in shoes and jeans and a bomber jacket, fully clothed. You take the kids, okay? You take the kids. I'll just hang out alone on the beach doing absolutely jack shit nothing today. Maybe him and Pierre and Lewis got it on earlier. Maybe they had a little bit of a threesome. Do you think Kent's a top or a bottom when it comes to other men, chat? How do I get iron fast? Get to level 40 of the mines and then just go up the elevator to level 40, collect all the iron that's there, and then go back up and just repeat and just spam level 40 of the mines. Where's Leo? Opinions on Sebastian. Goons too often. Get out of your fucking room. He looks cool when he smokes, though. I'm at level 25. Of what? Oh, yeah, okay. Get down to level 40. Kent probably thinks taking care of his kids is babysitting. Oh, dude, probably true. Have you seen the Valley Girls mod, or is that surface level? I don't even know what the Valley Girls mod is, but that sounds interesting to me. I just found out my old teacher streams on here. You gotta watch that shit. Do we have any recipes in here? RPM, hey, way out of left field, but I have a situation. I'm not sure how to handle it. I don't know if you remember that one person I told you about before who I'm not interested in but keeps asking me out. Anyway, well, today they asked if I wanted to fuck them and told me they wanted a milkshake. Oh, yeah, so you should probably... Do they go to your school? Because you should probably ban them on all social media platforms if they don't. That would be my recommendation. If they go to your school... and this continues to happen, I would recommend telling a teacher, right? That's not really an appropriate thing to say to a human being, even who likes you, right? That's maybe the thing I would say to Harvey to make a funny clip on TikTok, right? That's not the kind of thing that you say to an actual human being. Are you the Harvey guy I keep getting on my For You page? Yes, I am. Yeah, so I would recommend blocking them, and I would also recommend telling a trusted adult. What's the method to get coal fast? Same thing. Go to level 40 and kill the dust sprites. That's what I do. Do you think that those are his hands, or do you think that he's sagging a little bit and those are his butt cheeks hanging out? Because let's look, chat. Let's take a peek. What do you think? Let's zoom in and take a peek. Do you think that's his butt cheeks, chat? Because when he breathes, they expand. Right? So that's not his hands. Hands don't expand when you breathe, chat, do they? So he's hanging his butt cheeks out. His butt cheeks are just hanging out, right? That's his low back butt cheeks, little bit of crease, little bit of sweat. I'm maybe getting a little bit of scent in here. I can tell he's wiped cleanly. I can tell that there's not any crust in there, but that's some Mr. Key cheeks, bro, and they are fat. He got some fat cheeks, chat. He's got some fat cheeks. Our brains are shrinking? What do you mean? What are you talking about? No, it's his hands on his raw cheeks, but hands don't expand when you breathe, chat. Look how they grow. Look how they grow when he breathes. That's not what happens when you breathe, chat. Your buns might tremble, your buns might shake, but your hands do not grow when you breathe. Yeah, okay. Mr. Keys got his ass cheeks hanging out. He's just letting it ride. So you stand right here, you walk in, first thing you see is Mr. Key's big, fat crack, chat. I can see his hole from here. It's purple, chat. That's not typically the color it is, but with that blue skin he's got, it's purple. He's got a purple hole, chat. I can see it from here. Can't you see it? Oh, it's nice, isn't it, chat? Isn't that a pretty color? What's our perfection percent? 76. Do not flip that around. Have you watched Heated Rivalry? Yes, obviously I watched Heated Rivalry. Arby, what should I wear to the arcade tomorrow? Wear probably like a sweatsuit. Wear sweat bottoms and a sweat top because you are about to go harder than any person has ever gone on those games. Every single time I go to the arcade, I try to set the high score on at least 3 games, chat. That's my goal every time I go to the arcade. Last time I went, I got it. I completed my goal. If you're going to the arcade, you should be setting at least 3 high scores, chat. Otherwise, what's the point? Otherwise, just stay at home and jerk off. That was wet. Oh my god, chat, did you hear that? Playing DDR and beating the ugly shit out of my friends. Okay, DDR, maybe wear shorts, right? You don't want to overheat in that bitch. Maybe wear some, like, running shorts and, like, a tank top, maybe even. Stay at home and what? You heard me, jerk off. What's the point of going out? Think about it this way, right, chat? Every time you go out, you could stay in and jerk it. So you have to consider whether what you're doing is more worthwhile to you than jerking it. Consider that, right? Because, you know, consider that. That's just something that you should keep in mind. It's, what's that shit called? They call that the lost whatever in econ. Bro, I'm an econ major. I should fucking know this, bro. No, not the sunk cost fallacy, but yeah. What about the ladies? You can whack off if you're a lady, bro. They just call that self-DJ, you know? Wicka wicka whack! You can do that same shit. Nothing's stopping you, right? They just different terminology, right? Flicking the bean, you know, self-DJ, you know, little bit of different stuff. It's Maru's birthday. Thank you. Thank you. You're goated. That might actually get you VIP. That might get you VIP for reminding me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm stroking the bean. Exactly, right? Awesome. Okay, let's give Harvey a present. Thank you for pushing our beautiful daughter right out from your penis. It will never make me feel different about it. No matter how much you think that your body has changed, I think you're even more beautiful now than you ever were. Your stretch marks are beautiful. I love you, Harvey. I love every single inch of you, and I will kiss whatever parts of you you are not comfortable with anymore. Okay? I love you. I love your body. I love the way that it makes me feel. I love the way that it feels. I love everything about it, and I love everything about you. I love every curve. I love every edge. I love every bead of sweat that drips down you when we get freaky style, Harvey. I love everything there is. I love getting a little taste of what you had for lunch on that mustache. I love looking back at myself in your glasses. And I love the way that you are a father to our daughter. I love you. Now come over here and give me a blowjob. Come here. You know? In 6th grade, I got my first girlfriend and she cheated on me with a guy after swearing she was a lesbian. It's just not fair, is it, chat? OMG, I'm so sorry I'm late. You don't have to be sorry. This sounds like one of my fanfics. You write some really sensual fics. Pam gave me a beer. I'm just probably going to re-gift that to Shane. Tomorrow, we're all gathering for the luau. Oh. Luau. You should play Cult of the Lamb. I've had people tell me that before. Guys, how cool do the mushrooms look? If we just mix in a couple mushrooms, how neat do these look, chat? Don't you love that? I love the way that the mushrooms look, just being slightly blended in. I think it just adds so much to the farm. Don't you guys think? Now that they're finally starting to grow. I love the mushrooms, bro. Can you name your next kid in tribute to my gay uncle? Yo, my uncle was gay too. Shout out to gay uncles, bro. I'm assuming since you said tribute, that means that they're no longer with us. And that's the same for my gay uncle too. I don't know what it is about gay uncles and, you know, croaking it early. But shout out to all the gay uncles out there. We love you. I don't have a gay uncle. No, he is. Oh, then never mind. Shout out to my gay uncle for croaking it early. He's just gay. Unless your uncle is named Listerine, no, I cannot do that. My next child is named Listerine. Me and Harvey already picked. But if your uncle is named Listerine, then absolutely yes. But shout out to your gay uncle. I love your streams and all the auto pocket stuff you say. Thank you. Hi, Kels. I just got a weird uncle. That sucks. The one and only Lola, thank you for following. You're goated. Consider yourself a goat. Not like the animal, but like the thing. Like the greatest of all time. Yeah, you're not like the animal, the goat. They're kind of stinky, you know? Kinda stinky. My family doesn't like LGBTQ+, but I don't care. Not good. You're married to Harvey too? Fucking obviously. What else am I supposed to do? I was married to Sam, but he cheated on me with 4 dudes at the same time, so I had to break up with him. But now, yes, I'm married to Harvey. Let's go find Maru. I'm playing along with you right now. My main source of income is corn juice. Thoughts? In the fall, because I'm assuming you're in fall if you're getting corn juice. Maybe you're in the end of summer. If you're in the fall, I would recommend cranberries and pumpkin juice. That's what I would recommend. But have you ever married Sebastian? No, why would I? Right? Sebastian's that kind of husband where I feel like every 5 minutes he'd be like, can you stroke me off, please? Stroke me off. I just want to jerk off right now. I just want to jerk off. God, when I lived in my mom's house, I just jerked off all the time. Can you please? Not fucking interested, bro. Okay? Sending luck from supported Scissor City. Guys, I fear we have ad break soon. No. It's in 16 minutes. So you're chilling. Hello. Hello, the Mr. Puffin. I think all my aunts and uncles are straight. I only had one gay uncle. He was chill. He was a big-time chiller, though. Rest in peace. Sebastian's almost always ranting about the city. I'm about to file for divorce, I swear. Yeah, dude, that guy sucks. I'm telling you, chat. Okay, now we're best friends with Maru, right? Is that it? Are we done? Maru, there we go. So who's left? Leah, we're close. Sandy, we're close. Alex, we're close. Leo, we're close. Dude, chat, we're almost to complete friendship. Look how good we're doing. What's up with uncles and being gay? I don't know. They just do that sometimes, right? You could say that about any population. You know, you'd be like, what's up with people and being gay? It's just, they are sometimes, right? That's just how it happens. Maybe you don't say you're close so many times in a row. Why? Is it turning you on? When I say, I'm close. I'm close. Look how close I am. I'm close. I'm close. You're a fucking freak. You know that? Sorry, that was really mean. I don't mean it in a mean way. We're all freaks here. Everyone here is a freak. Maybe some more than others, but we all are. And you can't pretend that you're not. Oh, we gotta go to the mines. Wait, question in Stardew. Do you have to marry a character to be in a relationship, or is it optional? Marriage is optional. You can just be dating. It's just you can't have kids unless you're married. Freaky RP chat. I have an alcoholic gay uncle. That's my biggest flex. See, that was the downfall of my uncle. He was an alcoholic, and, well, the gayness was not his downfall. It was the alcoholism that took him down. But he was also gay, so, you know. Just how it happens. My uncle's worst quality is that he's from England. Yeah, that really sucks. God, imagine fighting a multi-year war just to get away from a country, and then after all of that, your uncle's still just gonna be there. Somebody's, the pin at the top says you're a sister kisser. It does, yeah. I have a grandma in hospice, but I get to go to Hawaii to see her. I hope she dies soon because she has dementia. Oh, that's really sad. I'm sorry. How do you get auto petters? If you get a husband who really likes you, he'll automatically pet you whenever you want. But if you're talking about one for your animals, you can either get them in chests from the desert mines, right? If you go on a chest floor, it's like a 1.2% chance to get an auto petter, or you can get them from gold mystery boxes. So just do Skull Caverns runs, like on Infinite. Let's bring these to the mines with us. I feel like this is the only chat room where I can say I'm almost done stroking and not get banned. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of you, actually. Who would throw it back better? Damon Albarn or Tom York? Probably Tom York, right? I can just imagine Tom York throws it around in a pretty good circle. Or you can be an evil person and go Joja route. I think Joja route is fair enough under one condition, chat. If you are speedrunning Stardew, you can go Joja. Outside of that, it's not ever acceptable. Yo, I got a gift sub. Shout out. Shout out to whoever gave you a gift sub. Hi, liar. Arpy, I'm nauseous and scared. Why are you nauseous and scared? Maybe Box of Rodents, you should run a hot dog cart. Maybe you should. Maybe that's a good idea. Guys, there's 69 people in chat. 69 the nearest person to you right now. There's 69 people in chat right now. 69 the person closest to you. That's all I ask, chat. Find the person closest to you and give them a good old 69. Let's eat one of these. Let's see what happens if we eat a lucky lunch. I live alone. Then ask a neighbor, right? Hey, so the person closest to me is my mother. So how about now? Okay, yeah. See, you're exempt. You're exempt. My grandma is closest to me. Okay, guys, how about we get around some bitches or something, not just family. Is it bad that I'm almost level 10 in every skill in Stardew, but level 1 at fishing? No, that's not bad, right? A lot of people hate Stardew fishing. My dog is. Your dog's not a person. Obviously, animals are exempt, bro. You're freaky for even suggesting that I was recommending that. Like, in feet or in relationship. Whoever's closest to you in feet. Can I 69 my bisexual homegirl? Consensually, if she's into it, I would recommend it, yes. A bisexual homegirl is the perfect person to 69. Chat. What if I live with my family? Then move out. You're the closest to me. How is that possible? Are you in my walls? What? Hey, Grandma, come here. Oop, okay. New pin of shame incoming. New pin of shame incoming. Disgusting, bro. Everyone else was like, man, I can't believe my grandma's closest to me. That's so gross. And you were like, hey, Grandma, come here. You're freaky, okay? You're freaky and weird. Maybe a little bit disgusting, actually. Y'all need to get some bitches around you to 69. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Bree is free finally. Finally free. Wait, smart detect? Oh. Freedom for Bree. Yeah, finally. Watching this while I wait for Stardew Valley to unfreeze. I'm sorry that it's frozen. Is it kind of like defrosting a chicken when your mom's like, hey, can you... Is watching your Stardew unfreeze like when your mom was like, can you defrost the chicken before I get home? And then you forgot, and then she texts you on the way home, and you forgot to defrost the chicken, and then you gotta, like, run it under some hot water to get that shit to defrost. I gotta go. Yeah, bye, you're a bussy. I'm sorry that I always say your name wrong. What cave are you in? I'm in the Mr. Key Extra Hard Mines. Just came from your Harvey video. Which one? I have about 1,000. I love that man, and I want him to sit on my face until I can't breathe anymore. Oh my god. But chat, did you know this? I bet you could probably have guessed. Harvey has a hairy ass. Not just his asshole, but like the cheeks too, chat. Harvey has a hairy ass. I don't know if you all could believe it or not, but I'm the kind of man who knows that the treasure is hidden deep in the jungle. But it is hairy. Very, very hairy. I'm gonna end it, /J. Why does Stardew cost $5 on the Apple Store? Because it's a $20 game. It can't be free, right? Who's a freak? Me? For some reason, I put my iPad and phone on the stream, then wondered why you were echoing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Somebody, who's a freak? He's a freak, dude. OMG, I might have to lurk to get cracked. What? Me? No, I would never think that Bree didn't exist. Guys, I don't think you realize, though, chat just moves fast. And I'm looking at 2 different chats. You know, between the 2 chats, there's 82 people on Twitch right now. Okay, so between the 2 chats, there's over 120 people in here, right, chat? So, sometimes I miss the messages, and some people have a lot to say. B. Fritz, thank you for following. So, you know, just, it's a little bit complicated. My PS4 is too old for this. Stardew came out while the PS4 was on. I'm on year 3. Not you, RP? Okay, good. I thought I was getting clowned. Right now, chat. How's your day going, King? Thank you for asking. My day is going good. If I'm being honest with you, chat, me and Emerson just watched Bob's Burgers literally all day. Me and Emerson woke up, watched Bob's Burgers for like 4 hours straight, and then I showered and went to the grocery store, and I edited like 3 TikToks. Now it's sing mode. Let me sing a little song for you all, chat. Today we're in the mines for Mr. Key. When I get home, Harvey will play with my ween. I love my husband, I love my daughter. They both bring me so much joy. When I get home, I'm gonna inject into Harvey's butt our favorite toy. Harvey, oh Harvey, I love him so much. I like to see how many things I can stick in his butt. Harvey, Harvey, for you, I get on my knees. I don't even do that in church, but I'll do it for you whenever you please. Harvey, oh Harvey, I love you. I love how tight you are. When I'm around you, it feels like I'm looking at the most brightest star. I love you so much. I'll love you forever. I love the way that your breasts are so tender. Oh Harvey, I love you. I love you so, so much. I couldn't ever have imagined myself with someone with such a big butt. Oh, I love my life. Harvey's the most beautiful wife. I'll love him forever. And jerk off whenever I want. Okay, there you go. That's the song. That was so much gold. I'm linking the screen. That was the song for you all. I hope you liked it. Need this on Spotify. Bars. Voice of an angel, lyrics of a god. Thank you. Appreciate you all. Yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope that was what you were looking for, chat. This is probably someone's first impression of you. Certainly. The amount of times I get the fucking message on either the TikTok live, where can I listen to it? Maybe I'll get a SoundCloud account. Who's your favorite Bob's Burgers character? I like Teddy. Teddy's goated. I like Gene, bro. Gene is goated. Shout out Gene. I also really like Tina. My favorite are Gene and Tina, and I like it when Gene and Tina have like a little side quest to do together. Like one of my favorite episodes was so far. We're only on like season 3, but one of my favorite episodes was when the like candy factory was getting shut down, and they looked for the treasure in the basement, bro. And then Louise gets like lost, and so Gene and Tina got to go look for her. But I love them. I love those two. Shout out. That was my first impression of you. No complaints. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is what I was was meaning to say. So many people on my TikTok or my TikTok live or TikTok on my TikTok live or my TikTok comments will say like, this is my first impression of you, right, chat? What people don't realize is that when you come into a TikTok live, you're joining halfway, you're scrolling into a conversation that I'm already having. There was context there, right? I can't be blamed for that, right? Just because you walked in halfway through what I was saying, then it's not. Favorite Smiling Friends character? I like Charlie, bro. That guy's awesome. I know a real dude in real life named Charlie who is exactly like Charlie from Smiling Friends. They're like exactly the same, bro. So, I just unlocked Skull Caverns and I'm dying first level. Any tips? Bring a bunch of food, make crystallariums with jades, and on Sundays trade them with the desert trader for staircases, and then just use staircases, bro. Also, bring a prismatic shard into the desert and hold it up on your head and get a good sword. Was there context though? No. No amount of context could save you, RP. You can't say context in this situation. Okay. Just got cracked? Did you really? You just got cracked? Are you being so for real? I'm morally against stairs. Why? It's not cheating. Don't think you're some saint because you don't use stairs in Stardew, bro. It's goated. Does this chat have ruled? It has rules, yeah. Yes, I just got cracked. No way. That's the first confirmed cracking during a stream, chat. So this is a special moment for us. This is a special moment. First confirmed cracking that is taking place during the stream. I feel really special to know that. Wow. Did you hear my song while you were getting cracked? Because that kind of sounds like you probably had a great time. My favorite characters are Mr. Frog or Pim. That makes sense. What are the rules? Don't be like offensive, right? The rules are pretty much the same as the rules of what I say on the stream, right? You can say like stuff that's kind of weird, but don't be offensive. Don't be racist. Don't be homophobic. Don't be hateful in any sense. Don't be annoying, bro. If you're looking at your chats and you're like, am I being annoying? Don't be annoying. Yeah, but be kind. And don't be offensive. Don't say anything that's mean and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. There's not really super rules. If stuff gets out of control, I'll make deeper rules, but just don't be awful. I'm full of hate for Sam. No, that's fine because I also hate Sam. My cat farted. Gross, dude. Probably sell him. Any tips on how to make money early game? Fishing? Fish like a shit ton? What are your opinions on the Sam allegations? Well, the Sam allegations were on me. Oh, Harvey's cooking. Look at him go. Needs salt. Isn't he so cute? Isn't he so cute? Chad, he's cooking me dinner. It's burned. No! Now he's so nonchalant. A little bit of this. Is he gonna put a little bit of that, chat? And some of this? No. Presto! Dude, this is just like that scene from Undertale, bro. Right? With Undyne? This is just like that scene with Undyne and Undertale, bro. Let me get the table set. Wait. Harvey is both a working man and a cook, trophy wife. Right by the fire? Oh my god. That's so cute, dude. Oh my god, my dingling's getting warm for you, Harvey. In multiple different ways. You're about to get your shit rocked tonight, Harvey. I'm not gonna punch him. I mean, I'm gonna have sex with him crazy style. Dude, wait, the ad's about to start. We have to pause this until the ad's over. It's about to be ad break, and I don't want you all to miss the Harvey cutscene. So we have to pause. We have to pause. TikTok, I'm letting you know now. Okay. So we're going on a 3-minute ad break. There are 31 people in the TikTok stream. If 5 of you come follow on Twitch, the TikTok live is safe. Or if there are more than 25 of you here when I get back, the live is safe. Otherwise, I'm ending the stream. I'll be gone for 3 minutes. If you all leave, TikTok live is ending. But Twitch, you're fine. I'm going to continue streaming on Twitch. There's 32 here. If there's less than 25 when I get back in 3 minutes, then you're cooked. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. Also, the Twitch stream is safe. I'm letting everyone know. Stream's safe. So, thank you. Also, thank you to Jilly Bean and Alexandria Uwu for following on Twitch. TikTok is safe. Thank you guys for following on Twitch, though. TikTok is safe. You were close. You were right on the edge. Okay. Okay, let's play. Let's play. Oh, it's our date with Harvey. I forgot. Exciting! This is exciting stuff. And thank you, Chissy Wissy. Oh my gosh, Harvey, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's my very own angel hair pasta primavera. Angel hair, that's what I call the hair around his penis and on his testicles, Chad. I call that his angel hair. Why is it crunchy? It tastes heavenly. Just like you do. That must be the angel hair. He must have slipped some pubes in there for me, Chad, if it tastes that good. I'm glad you like it. You deserve the best. You deserve the best, dude. I'm gonna go to town on you from behind tonight, Harvey. Okay, we just had our daughter. It seems like you want another one. Tell me about your day. Oh, I dug around in the caves. That's actually what I did today. That sounds dangerous. Are you sure you're safe? I don't want to see you on the operating table anytime soon. I'm gonna bend you over that operating table, Harvey. Although I have to say, I like how courageous you are. I'll go exploring around your cave anytime, Harvey. Anytime. Arp, I'm cooked. I'm gonna get cracked again, BRB. Oh, okay. Good luck. Enjoy yourself. Is this a mod or is this just my beautiful Harvey? It's just beautiful Harvey. Is Unk never not freaked the fuck out? Nah, never. I know that I say this a lot, but marrying you was the best thing that ever happened to me. Now chat. If that's not a man who knows when he's getting his hole stretched out real good, then I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Wow. He knows. He knows I stretch him good, chat. Harvey, thanks for dinner. I'll meet you in bed, Harvey. I'll meet you in bed. That dinner would have gone real well with a big glass of your sweat, Harvey. So I'm gonna make that happen. I'm waiting. That's the sound. That's the sound. Dinner's ready, but it's just Harvey on the table. Dude, I wish. Give me a name for my sheep. Probably. Have you considered naming him? Ooh, let's think of a good name for this sheep. Have you considered Richard Nixon? I think that's a good one. Harvey is the name of my big evil ex. No, I'm so sorry that I have mentioned your big evil ex. Not good. Oh, it's the luau. Let's grab a piece of food. Gold melon is good enough, right? As I was shown a previously just doom scrolling. Yeah, basically. Luau time. What do I have in here that's good for the luau, chat? I'm getting a dog tomorrow. What should it be named? A real dog? You should probably name it something along the lines of like... I'm blanking, chat. Chat, I'm blanking. You should probably name your dog something along the lines of gonorrhea. You know? It's kind of cute. It's like French, right? Isn't that French, chat? It sounds French. I think that's French for love, right? Or maybe it's Italian. Gonorrhea. That's my beautiful gonorrhea. I think it's Italian, chat. It's Italian for love. So I think that you should probably name it gonorrhea. Bless you. Bless you. See, this guy gets it. Exactly. My beautiful gonorrhea. You know, that's what Mario always says to Peach, right? He's like the only Italian person I know. Him and Joey Tribbiani from Friends are just about the only Italian people I've ever really associated with. Do they like hot peppers? Best cracking ever. OMG, I'm at a loss for words. Bree, you were gone for about 45 seconds. Best cracking ever? What do you mean best cracking ever? What, you're a fucking speedrunner, bro? Best run ever. Any percent. Nah, this isn't any percent. This ain't the any percent speedrun cracking, bro. He's fast. Fast ain't good, chat. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. I'm not the pin of shame now. Yeah. It's going to be best cracking ever. I'm at a loss for words. You're right. It's going to be that. And that's pin of shame because it was a good 45 seconds, bro. I see how we have triplets on the way. Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah, I disagree, Bri. I doubt you felt anything. I really doubt you felt anything. Yeah, 45 seconds. 45 seconds of fun for 18 years of disappointment. Can you imagine that, chat? It's like opening up a Christmas present that is like socks, right? You're so excited, you shake it around, it's great. It takes you 20 seconds to unwrap, and all of a sudden it's something you don't care about. Sometimes fast is good. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Sometimes fast is good, but sometimes you need a little bit more than that. This shit gonna be my downfall. You're the one who chose to share. And Zach, I hope you're listening. Let's get that stamina up, buddy. You ever heard of Kegels? You ever heard of Kegels? You need to squeeze, unsqueeze, squeeze, unsqueeze. Okay, let's get that stamina. You know, you aren't Usain Bolt, bro. Okay, this ain't the Olympics. It's not about speed. This is an endurance race. This is cross country, my brother. Cross country. It's about lasting. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Let's get that up. Let's get that up. RPM, do you have any advice to your loser fans? I don't have loser fans. If you're an RPM fan, you're not a loser. He's fried out of his mind. He has no stamina. That should be extra stamina. Right, chat? Let's put the melon in and see what happens. I'm not talking to any of you bitches. Robin, leave him. Leave him. Robin, leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. He's not good for you. Leave him. His dick is tiny compared to mine. Leave him, Robin. Demetrius is the kind of guy to be like, what do you mean you haven't reached climax yet, Robin? I was vibrating my tongue at approximately 42 beats per minute on your clitoris. What do you mean you have not yet reached orgasm? That's not what it's about, Demetrius, okay? He just doesn't fucking get it, chat. He doesn't get it, okay? Demetrius is the kind of guy to be like, I am giving you approximately 3.5 inches at 2 thrusts per second. That means that in 1 minute, you are getting approximately 47 inches of penis per minute. So, that should be perfectly enough to satisfy you. Nah, Demetrius, no. Okay, you gotta go with the feel. It's about the motion of the ocean. It's not science, Demetrius. Okay, that's a woman. That's a real woman right there. She is not some science project. Okay, it's not about that. Yes, let's start. We all need a Robin in our lives. We do. He better like this fucking soup, bro. Or I'm putting in an assassination attempt on the governor, bro, and I'm replacing him as governor. I'm getting Harvey in there because he likes it. Are you circumcised? Interesting question that I will not be answering. That's quite the interesting question. I can see why that might be something that you're interested in, but I'm not really interested in answering that one. I don't think you guys need to know that, actually, right now. So. Ah, he liked it! Finally, only took until year 3 for me to make a good fucking soup, bro. Oh, look at him going to town on it. That's the way I be licking Harvey's butt, dude. Just, more. You know, chat? What was the ingredient? A Gold Star melon, which I don't really know how that makes a good soup, but you know, not gonna complain, chat. Is Harvey waiting for me in bed? Oh, he's got waiting ass out. The tickle monster's gonna get you, Harvey. Tick, 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 tickle, tick, tick, tick. Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll cuddle. Look, we were spooning. We were spooning, chat. Booksellers in town today. Okay. Nobody's birthday? It's Friday? What happens on a Friday? Oh, it's almost Alex's birthday. We can get him up to max too if we give him a gift on his birthday. Oh, but we don't even have to, chat. We got 4 people left. We got 4 people left. Sandy, Alex, Dwarf, and Leo. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Look at him. God. Look at those thighs, chat. Why do you think I love this man so much? He got that thigh gap with the thighs that extend, bro. He knows what's up. What would you do if your mom watched your streams? I've told my mom about the streams, right? My mom has seen me in a maid dress. I showed her, like I wore it in front of her. My dad follows me on TikTok, so he sees all the TikToks I post. So they know, right? I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. When I tell you guys I'm not ashamed of the shit I say, I'm not embarrassed of the shit I say. You know, chat? She knows. She knows about all this. Bree is quietly gooning the stream. Yeah, see, Bree, you gotta be quietly gooning because that 45 seconds wasn't enough. I know that. Nah, it's not round 3. It's not round 3. It's time for her to go solo because obviously 45 seconds was not enough. That's what I think. That is my opinion. You know what? I respect that. Yeah, right. I wouldn't want to hide what I do for my parents. If my mom was watching the stream, I'd probably clean up my language a little bit, but she knows the stuff that I talk about. I've told her. I'm not ashamed, Chad. If I was ashamed of what I did, I wouldn't do it, right? I'm playing along with the music on the desk. What time? We've been streaming for 2 hours and 19 minutes. Okay, chat. But what do we do on a day like today? Should we go to the desert? I think we maybe go to the desert. So let's slap everything into a box. Not that one. Let's give the animals more food while we're here. I should maybe put a stone pathway right there. Can you make a stream element? I will, chat. I just keep forgetting. Maybe I'll write myself a note right now. More lurk messages. I'm planning on making it, chat. So instead of just saying quietly gooning, you get a random assortment of things, right? So one time it might say, you know, Bree is playing solo DJ. One time it might say somebody is loudly gooning, somebody is quietly gooning. It might say that you're going to Town City on your Johnson. It might say that you're doing this, you're doing that. It's going to be a wide variety of messages. What are the exclamation points? That just is like notifies that it's a command in chat, a chat command. But yeah, I'm planning on adding a bunch more chat commands that make it a little bit so that there's some variety to what you may be how you may be experiencing the stream. We only have 97 staircases. That's an issue, chat. No, what are the commands? I don't know. How do I get another pin of shame? It just has to be natural. You can't beg for it, right? I'm not going to let anyone beg for it. You can't, if you do something that I see is obviously trying to get the pin of shame, I'm not giving it to you. What year are you on? 3? Oh, chat, today we're drinking out of the Rick and Morty. What do we think? Rick. I mean, Morty. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit, I didn't realize that you had I did that. Yeah, those are the commands. Chris Nola has an IQ of 23. Not good. You can check somebody else's. You can do, like, IQ, and then if you put a name, like if I do Chris Nola here, like it'll say somebody else's IQ. It might be on a timer. You might only be able to do it like every 5 seconds. So sorry, chat. What time is it for you? 8:40 p.m. It said 13 for me. Yikes, Cookie. Yikes, Cookie. You might be a little cooked. Not gonna lie. Let's use some magic rock candy. I don't even know what we're looking for, but might as well. Drink the Rick pickle juice. I'd drink out of Rick's pickle. You know me, chat. You know how I get. Fuck. That was bad. I forgot that we're unlimited supply of these. Yeah, so you gotta ask the 8-ball a question. When you do the 8-ball, you gotta go like, 8-ball, am I goated? Without a doubt. Yep, that's what I fucking thought, chat. I'm goated without a doubt. That's what the 8 ball says. I love your videos. They're so funny. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I think that you are so funny because you think I'm so funny. So that means you're probably funny. Why does it hate me? Maybe because you just are not that intelligent. My friend is watching your TikTok stream. Can you say hi, Sebastian? Sebastian, if you're watching the TikTok stream, shout out. Okay? Hashi told me to tell you that they're interested in seeing your wiener, as some people might call it. Your wiener. Hashi's interested, so. I just got Iridium Mutant Carp. That's exciting. I'm hearing my sister go at it right now. Chat, we gotta... Okay, maybe... you know how I said earlier that we could be as freaky as we wanted in chat? And maybe I'm drawing the line right here, chat. Maybe it's time... Let's be nice and not freaky. Say things like, oh, man, I saw some beautiful flowers today. Not, I hear my sister going crazy style, and I'm getting cracked. Actively. You know, chat, maybe let's be sweet for once. For once in our lives, can we be sweet people? Can we be nice and shit like that? Hi, I'm Sebastian. Oh, hey. Sebastian has a message for you, Hashi. Sebastian says, open Snapchat. I just sent you pictures of it. Whole thing, balls and all. You inspired me to romance Harvey in my save. Ever mortified, I'm so glad. He's a beautiful husband. He cooks for you. He takes it like such a good boy, and he never complains. Okay, see that dumb guy. You're getting timed out. Because that's insane style. You're getting timed out for about, I think, 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. Yeah. That's one that we're not going to be doing. Yeah, that's going to be a good timeout. Here for the wholesome vibes. That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, chat. I'm now cracking down. Okay, just like I crack Harvey, I'm cracking down on chat. We're not being crazy anymore. You're all going to be responsible and say nice things. What did he say? I'm not going to say what he said. But nice things only, chat. Things like Harvey is so sweet and beautiful, and I want to lick the crumbs out of his mustache. I want to know what he had for lunch today. Did you use a platform to plan/style your farm? No. My farm is kind of like wild and natural, so I kind of just went with the vibes, right? I went with what should go here. I just kind of went natural style, kind of like manscaping kind of deal, right, chat? When you're deciding in what way to cut your pubes. One day you might go, you know what, I'm feeling a fade, and one day you might go, I'm looking to make a heart down there. So it's different every time, and you just gotta go with the feeling, go with the vibes, see what you're feeling out, see what's happening, see what's good, you know, and just kind of let it refine itself, like you're digging something out of quartz, bro. Here is my being sweet. I went to a toy store, and they had a brand of stuffed animal that I liked, but all of them were ugly, so I didn't get one. See, that is sweet. I'm sorry that you didn't get one, but thank you for not saying something crazy. Oh, we're looking for, what are those called? Geodes. I forgot that we were probably looking for geodes. Robin is the most beautiful woman to ever exist. That's true. That's facts. Harvey in a wig is close. You're not ready for Harvey's season of RuPaul's Drag Race, bro. Man. That man is beautiful. Tender. And his breasts are bodacious, chat. Quite bodacious. Harvey in a wig is close second. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. I'm on fall year 1. What should I do with my life? Play more Stardew. What's your opinion on Haley? I don't know. I feel like Haley's interesting, right? Because I'm totally down for the women being kind of low-key mean to you thing. That works for me, right? I have no issue with that. But Haley is too cheerleader for me. Also, I don't know if this is like, I think I'm right with this one, chat. I think Haley is definitely a lesbian. She might pretend that she's willing to date a man, but I think deep down, she knows, we know, Haley's a lesbian. She's not trying to be with a man. And so I don't want to disrespect her by getting with her cuz I know that's not really what she deserves or what she wants, right? But the if she wasn't so cheerleadery, if she was a little bit more, I don't know, anything outside of that, the meanness would work on me. I don't really mind the meanness, but it's the fact that she's most definitely a lesbian kind of turns me away from that because I don't want to disrespect her. You know, she deserves happiness just as much as anyone. Sam cheated on me, so I married Sebastian in spite. I considered that, but then I remembered that Sebastian sucks. He might not have cheated on me, but I just don't like him. Every time I see you, you're saying some fucking bullshit. What do you mean bullshit? Did anything that I just said there was wrong? No. The lesbians appreciate you, King. Thank you. I appreciate the lesbians. Lesbians are cool. Shout out lesbians, bro. Mobile, I can ban you right now if you don't apologize. Yo, lesbians. Yeah, dude, shout out lesbians, bro. They're chill. Lesbians are chill. The bisexuals support you. Shout out bisexuals, bro. You're chill too. I'm sorry, King. Thank you, Mobile. I appreciate that. You're fine now. I won't ban you. I appreciate you. I just want it to be known I don't say bullshit. The shit I might say might sound like bullshit, but it's all real and it comes from the heart. And nothing that's said from the heart could ever be bullshit, right, chat? If you're speaking from the heart, then you're speaking the honest truth. Stop, I was literally drawing a lesbian character. Well, lesbians are goated, so shout out. WRPM for being supportive. How could I not support, bro? I love everyone, right? And that's what love is. You can't claim that you have so much love in your heart that you're willing to spread and not love every single person. You can't be like, "Oh man, you know, I love spreading joy," and then be like, "Dude, I hate gay people." Those don't go together because that's an entire group of people that you're not willing to spread joy to. You can't be like, "Man, I love to spread joy," but then be like, "Man, dude, I hate people of a different race than me." You can't. Those things don't go together. You're not in the field of spreading joy. You're not in that industry, right? You're not in that. You're not there. You're not doing that. There's no joy to be spread there, right? You're not anything. You're not special, bro. If you really want to put joy into the world, if you really want to support people and make people laugh and make people happy, you got to do that for everyone, not just people who align with your ideals of the world. Your ideals of the world should be that human beings are free. Human beings have the right to do whatever they want. Human beings have the right to be happy in their own, you know, communities, in their own cultures, in their own practices, in their own sexualities. Whatever it is that makes a person happy and whatever it is that makes them different from you is part of what makes them special, right, chat? If you wanted everyone to be just like you, then you don't want to be human because that's not the human experience. That's not what being a human is about, right? Nobody will ever be just like you, and that's what's so special about being a human being, chat, is that you are unique, you are special, and you have loves and interests and passions and hobbies that are different from the hobbies of other people. And yes, maybe you're an artist and there are other artists out there, but nobody draws what you draw. Nobody knows what's in here when you are on the canvas, right? Nobody knows that. Nobody's you. So I just think love everyone, bro. That's how it should be. Even if it's something you don't agree with, right, chat? Even if it's something you maybe don't agree with, that person still deserves love. You know? And I think that's what differentiates people who really care about other people or joy or love or anything like that is whether you're willing to still spread love to those who are different than you. You know? It's important. My wholesome contribution is that you convinced me to play Stardew, and I'm so happy you did. I bought it for Christmas, and now I have about 70 hours. Yeah, Stardew's goated. I'm so glad. You should be in debate club if you aren't already. I'm not really into clubs because they take up too much time. I'm in college, right? So it's not just like debate club is after school. I gotta like go to a meeting at a time when I'm not on campus and waste my time to do that. So, I didn't do it in high school either. But I do appreciate that. And backstory on the username, it's very unique. If you say it as a word, which it is a word, RPM, it's just my initials. RPM. Ah, RPM, he thought you were funny as fuck. Good. Spent the last 30 minutes with my boyfriend and then went home. Goated. I'm glad he thought I was funny. Dead Red, I'm glad that you had a good time. We love you and we love your boyfriend. Well, technically I've never met him, but I would just assume if you like him, then he's probably chill. Stardew is so good, but it's kind of weird that everyone chooses the evil path instead of Joja. Get out of here, capitalist scum, bro. Not interested. This is Stardew Valley is fucking socialist simulator, bro. Get out of here. Okay, with that capitalistic mindset. He doesn't have a Twitch account, so we watched on my phone. Goat. Ryan PP Mini. Yeah, that's my government name. My parents named me Ryan PP Mini because my PP is so small and they knew it would be. Not gonna lie, I thought it was inspired by your Power Ranger RPM. No, it's my initials, bro. My first name is Ryan. My middle name is P, and my last name is M. But yeah, that's the background. Look, money makes the world go round. They wouldn't have plants if they... Wait. Money makes the world go round. They wouldn't have plants if they didn't have companies. What are you talking about, bro? When humans lived in caves, cavemen, bro, they had plants back then. There have been economies in worlds that were not, filled with... there have been economies. There have been happy societies, successful societies with love and laughter and, if that's something you're into, religion, all of these things, joy, everything without capitalism, right? You don't need factories with people working for a wage less than that can support them in order to make the world go round. What makes the world go round is art, laughter, music, stories. Those are the things that make the world go round. And to think that capitalism plays any part in that, you don't need that. We made it up. That's all made up. You know what isn't made up? You know what comes with human beings? Laughter, love, joy, tears, friendship, family, community. Those are what make the world go round. Those are things that human beings cannot live without. But we added capitalism and money into the system just so that people with power could stay in power, right? Hope, yeah, exactly. Capitalism is not human beings, chat. Money is not human. Money, the earth did not come with money, right? And to say that money is everything, humans used to trade seashells. They traded rocks. They traded everything, right? It's all made up. You only think that gold or money has value because somebody more important than you told you it was. But what if somebody important said that love was the new currency? Would you care? Would you go out and hold the door open for somebody if love was the currency of the world? Or would you stay just as cynical, just as willing to bow down to the corporate elites to say, no, that's not true? Maybe love is the answer, bro. Think about that, right? Animals don't have money. In a way, money is part of what makes human human. That's not true. That's not true at all. Money is not what makes human human. And if you think that, then you can go work at Amazon and piss in your truck because they don't give you enough time off from work in order to use the bathroom. You know what else is human? Peeing, pooping. And if your job doesn't even give you enough time to do that because they have so much money to make, then how do you claim that's human? Money is not human. Greed is not human. That is something that we have taught ourselves, right? Humans know math. Humans learn physics. That doesn't mean it's necessary to humans. Just because it's something that we have created does not mean that it's a necessary part of our evolution of our world. You can have human beings without science, without math. Human beings like those things, and science and math are important. They're good. They're necessary. But money, greed, factory jobs, human beings in living conditions where they can't even support their families, while people sit on yachts collecting the kickback from the work that other people are doing for them, that's not human, right, chat? Human beings lived through thousands of years supporting each other, standing up for each other. Some of us hunted, some of us cared, some of us picked berries, some of us farmed, right? It was never about what could I get from everyone else. It was what can I do so that I bring value while everyone else also brings value. That's what being a human being is about, right, chat? It's about what value can I bring to everyone else while they bring me value too. Because human beings are a community-based creature, They're an animal of love and of community. And that's not something that is exacerbated by finances, by money, That's not what it's about. That's just a tool for somebody else to take advantage of you. So I actually disagree. And again, Stardew Valley is literally socialism simulator, bro. The main evil person in Stardew Valley is the corporation while you support small business. You know, maybe not socialism simulator, but it's not like this is the game built on capitalism. That's what I think. In one culture in Oceania, there's a concept of big man being a status that is based on how much you give to others. The more, in that case, pigs, you give to others, the more respected you are. Exactly. Are you the one who made the sex room for Harvey? Yes. How did you choose your major in college? You would be a good mental health professional or social science. I chose my major in college because, sadly, capitalism is the world that we live in, right, chat? And you have to be able, if you want to support a family or anything like that, money is important. Not that I think it should be, but it is. You have to make money in order to have, be able to feed your kids or anything like that. So I chose a degree that I thought that I could do good in, which is finance, and do some good in the world. I chose finance not so I could work at some bank or anything like that, but I would like to be, if the streaming thing doesn't work out, a personal financial advisor for like families, right? So a family who maybe wants to be able to send their kids to college, or to a grandma and a grandpa who want to be able to retire and leave a nice nest egg for their family when they die or something like that. Families that don't know much about money, because I've seen in families what having no financial education does, right? Because so many smart people suffer from this world because nobody taught them what they needed to know. And I don't really think that that's fair. And so I chose finance for that reason, so that I could hopefully help people to be able to survive in this world that doesn't want them to be able to. Chat? So that's why I chose finance. I think being a therapist would be cool. I really wanted to be a philosophy major. If I could choose any major, if like money wasn't a thing, if we did live in a world where like I didn't have to pick a job because I knew I needed to put food on the table for my family, I probably would have been a philosophy major. Because I think philosophy is super interesting, right? You can probably tell that based on the times that we get more serious on the stream. But I think just philosophy is interesting, understanding human beings and all of that stuff, understanding the humans of old and how it influences how we are now. All of those things are interesting. Bye, Lexi. Love the deep philosophical monologue about socialism right into Harvey's sex dungeon shit, lol. Exactly. It always bounces back and forth, right? I can talk about socialism and the negative effects of capitalism on the human system and what that means, and then immediately start talking about how deep Harvey's hole is and how it grips me so nicely. Because I'm a human being and I have free will, right? Not every creature has that opportunity, chat, and I feel lucky to be human because I can do that, right? RB, you can always go back to school and get that philosophy degree once you get a stable job. That's true. That is true. Hopefully, I don't have to get a job in finance, right? I've said this a lot. I would much prefer a job streaming, because for the same reason I said before, I just want to bring joy into this world. I just want to make people happy and make people laugh and make people smile. So, and I think I feel very lucky for the opportunities that I've been given in this world, and for the fact that I do have an audience who I am able to make you guys laugh and make you guys, have a good time, and that you've been able to find me through whatever means. I feel lucky that I've been fairly successful on social media so far. I feel very, very lucky about that. But if I could do that for a job, I would probably feel like the luckiest person ever, If I could do that and support my family and make people laugh and smile, then that would be goated. The SDV creators seem to be on the same page as you value-wise. Yeah, how could you play Stardew Valley nonstop daily and not like see the world in such a beautiful way, right? This game is an example of what makes human beings beautiful, right? The concerned ape, probably, maybe not. Maybe Concerned Ape said, I want to make a video game because I want to make so much money. But in a game like Stardew Valley, I imagine Concerned Ape said, I have something that I need to say and do, right? And it's create a game about love and about community and about just getting back to the natural things in life, like farming and fishing and just having a good, simple life outside of the corporate greed. The opening scene of the game is leaving corporate greed behind, right? There are many ways for you to show the world that you want to leave a better place than you found. And creating a game like Stardew Valley is one, and maybe streaming and maybe making people laugh is another, but I think it's an important part of what a lot of people like. OMG, it's midnight, it's my birthday now. Happy birthday. RP, I just watched a devastating Packers loss to the Bears, and it doesn't even matter anymore because of your whimsical words. No offense to the Packers, but I'm a Seahawks fan, so I don't really care at all, actually. I kind of have beef with the Packers, but I'm glad that I'm making it feel better. RP, you're generally one of the most caring, inspiring streamers I've ever watched. You have so many good messages and things to say. I'm glad I found you. I'm also glad that you found me, because when you say something like that, it makes me feel good, but also it makes you feel good. And that's the important part, right? I'm glad you found me because it makes you feel good. And that's amazing. And that's special. And that's the goal the whole time. So that makes me happy. Have you considered helping others to create cooperatives? Great way to help people be less dependent on corporations. What are cooperatives? I'm assuming you are not from the United States of America, because I don't know if we use that kind of terminology. If you could expand, I'd be interested, but I don't quite know what that means. I know I missed a lot of chats. Oh, I didn't really. This is why we love you, combo bouncing king. Exactly. Thank you. We're talking about sucking dick in chat right now? Oh my goodness. Bro, I need to sleep. I'm too emotional right now. Then go to sleep. You time me out for 10 minutes, not 5. I'm sorry. I didn't have control of it. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, I wasn't saying oh my goodness to you. I'm saying oh my goodness to what's happening in chat right now. Watching Brandon McManus kick a football is the equivalent to being skinned, I believe. I don't know how it feels. We have JSN, bro. JSN, my beautiful king. I love you so much. I love you almost more than life itself. My beautiful king, Jackson Smith and Jigba. I love you. Shout out JSN. Shout out JSN. Shout out to the entirety of the Seattle Seahawks. I love you. Can you say hi, Courtney? Yeah, shout out Courtney. JSN saved my fantasy team this year. JSN saved my life this year, bro. Shout out JSN. Harvey, you make my special parts happy. This fucking guy gets it. Moana. Shout out Moana for knowing that Harvey, his whole number one goal in life is to make your special parts happy. Do you not believe in TMI, Bree? Apparently not. Even Batman couldn't get this out of me. Yeah. You guys have fun in your conversation. This whole chat doesn't believe in TMI. Oh, chat. You know what? We're not playing one more day of Stardew. We're not gonna. I'm deciding it right now. I have homework to do, chat. You ever heard of homework before? You ever heard of reading for your law class, chat? You ever heard of that I have 4 chapters to read for my law class? Have you ever considered that? Yeah, it's boring as shit. Well, actually, it's important. We're talking about important shit right now. But we're at 2:46. We can chat for a little bit. We don't have to end the stream right now. We can chat for a little bit. If anyone has anything to chat about besides sucking on some wiener. Homework? Yeah, I know. Dude, the college life fucking sucks, bro. That shit is terrible. Hopefully you finish it on time. I probably won't, but that's chill. Cooperative is basically a company owned mostly or entirely by the people working in it. Oh, okay. Yeah. There are managers for the day-to-day decision making, but strategic decisions are made from direct democracy by all employees. I live in Germany, and me and my bank and my energy supplier are cooperatives. That's cool. Yeah. We have different terminology for that in the U.S. We just would call that like a worker-owned thing. Yeah, like a worker-owned company. And it's a little bit different here. It depends. Like, there are other things. I probably wouldn't do that myself because that's not what I've studied, right? If I had studied business and business management and those kinds of things. I probably would help people to do that, to create businesses so that they can, get out of the system of, oh, I just dipped my headphone in my drink. But I'm kind of more on the path of helping individuals with their finances, investing, all those kinds of things. Investing, budgeting, planning, all those kinds of stuff. But that is cool. And it's cool that you have a word for that in Germany, because we don't really care about that kind of shit here. Here, we care about, like, in the United States, we care about, uh, you know, investors and making sure the investors are happy, not really the workers. You're my favorite streamer. Thank you. That's so sweet. Do you have any advice for post-secondary education? Someone in their senior year waiting to hear back from uni. So like college, do I have any advice for college? Is that what you're saying? As a person in the US, again, it's slightly different terminology. So if you're saying post-secondary, I'm assuming you mean college, or university. My advice for you would be go to class. Obviously, that's something I don't do enough. But do something that you're passionate about. I think for me, I picked a degree that because I wanted to be able to support my family. So I picked finance, and it kind of sucks, and I don't really love it that much, and it makes it harder to do. And so if you want to enjoy your college experience, pick something that you're actually passionate about, study it, and be excited about it, be passionate about it, and because then it will be easier for you. You'll meet people who are like-minded and care about similar stuff. Like I meet people in my business classes all the time who are just so excited about business, right? And I'm not really like that. I'm not so excited about business. I just feel like it was the path for me at the time to be able to support my family, and that's not so exciting. What products do you use in your hair? Currently in my hair right now, there is dry shampoo. I shampoo my hair about once a week, and then I use dry shampoo. I also have this product. It's called like Beach Girl. It's like a spray, and I got it from the grocery store by my house. And I use that sometimes too. The German word is Genossenschaft. That's a fun word. Shaft. I like any word with any word with shaft in it makes me a little bit excited in the pineal region. Hi, RP. I'm very late to the stream today. You are. We're about to end. You're very late. Very off topic, but RP, do you have a fursona? If not, may I make you one? I have no official fursona, but people have drawn fursonas for me. There's 2 examples in chat right now. But yes, you can absolutely draw me one, and you just have to send it in the Discord. Depressed because your Discord won't let me post anything. Okay, I'll accept you right now. I'm assuming you just joined. I have to accept people. Oh my god, a lot of people joined today. Okay, let me accept everyone so that you can all post. Sometimes it randomly doesn't let me accept people. Roles. Let me get everyone going in here before we end the stream. I could just do this after the stream. I don't know why I'm doing it now. But shout out everyone who joined the Discord today. You're all real ones. And shout out everyone who's watched the stream. I love you guys. Just know, obviously, I love you all because you're here and you support me. But I just want to say there's a certain part of me that knows that, like, everyone who watches these streams is somebody who is helping me to achieve my dream of making people laugh, making people happy, and maybe one day, hopefully, making a larger audience than this. No offense, obviously, but making more. Every person who watches the stream is one step closer for me to reaching as many people as I can to make them happy, and to make them laugh, and to make them smile. So thank you, for being here and supporting that. I love you, and I do this for all of you, and I couldn't do it without you. I love you, RPM. I'm gonna make Sebastian join the RPM cult. You should. My OC reminds me of Fulcrum. Fulcrum's goated. What is it ending? Yeah, we are ending. Big pause. Thank you. RP, I want to pursue art when I'm older, but I'm scared that it won't support me financially. Should I still do it? Oh, okay, chat. This is something that I wanted to say. I was thinking about this earlier. What's your Discord, by the way? The link is in my link tree on TikTok if you're interested. I was thinking about this earlier, chat. This is the last piece of information that I'm going to put on to you all. And I call this reframing your butt. Okay? This is called reframing your butt. This is important now. That sounds like a joke. It's not a joke. Reframing your butt. When you are thinking about something, a lot of the times, if you're a person with anxiety or you have anxieties at all in the world, you're going to go, you know, gosh, for example, if you were driving your car and you were scared to drive, you might go, man, I could crash and die. I might be wrong, but I'm probably right. In sales, where the but is important. If I was trying to sell you a stock, for example, a stock, and I had to tell you, there's a 50% chance that you lose everything. And there's also the chance that you double your money and all of the sudden you're rich. I could say it'll make you rich. It has the chance to make you rich, but there's a 50% chance you lose everything. But when I say that, you focus on that 50%. When I say, but there's 50% chance you lose everything. If I were to reframe that, if I reframe the but, if I switch it around and I say, there's a 50% chance you lose everything, but maybe you double your money and now you are rich and you have no problems in the world, right? You put that good thing last. So in your anxieties, when you're worried about something, when you're worried about becoming an artist but not having enough money, put it like this in your head. Instead of going, man, I could fail. Maybe I'm wrong, but probably I'm right. Think in your head, man, I could be a great artist. Maybe I'm wrong, but what if I'm right? What if I'm right, chat? It's the what if I'm right. But what if I'm right? Put that, but what if I'm right, instead of it being your anxiety, instead of it being, but what if I'm right, then I'm going to fail. Instead of letting that be the last thing that's in your mind, instead of letting yourself focus on that, what if I fail? Focus on the what if I'm right and I win and I succeed and I do it, right? Focus on that. That's the important part. Put that last. Maybe I fail. But what if I don't? But what if I'm right? What if I'm capable of doing what I want to do? Are you a Byler truther? I'm so sorry to break it to you all. No, I'm not. I'm not a Byler truther. Use that good bad sandwich. Exactly. But yeah, chat, I think if you want to follow your dreams and you're young, you might be saying, you really have two options, right? You really have two options. If you want to follow your dreams, maybe it's art, maybe it's music, maybe it's whatever. I love your shirt. Thank you. If you're trying to follow your dreams, you have two options. One, get a real job and don't follow your dream. Or two, follow your dream. Maybe it works and that's fantastic, and maybe it doesn't and you have to get a real job anyway. Guess what? In only one of those options is there a chance that you don't have to get a real job. Maybe you have to work in an office if you don't succeed in art. But if you try art, there's that chance that you win. There's that chance you are successful. There's that chance that you can live off of that. If you don't even try, you're stuck in the office no matter what. You're stuck in the office no matter what. Would you rather give yourself that chance to get out? Or do you want to just sit back and take the office job? Right? There's this, Jim Carrey was speaking at a commencement speech. And he said, he was talking about how his father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't want to take that risk for his family. He wanted a stable job. And then when Jim Carrey was 12, his dad got fired from that stable job, and they spent the rest of his young life searching for any job they could, barely scraping by and putting food on the table. And he said, I learned a lot of things from my father. And the number one thing is, you can still fail at the safe option. So why not try the risky one? Chat, that's pretty good, right, chat? Why not try? Why not try? Maybe in 3 years, you don't really make anything of yourself as an artist and you get an office job. You're just that's 3 years of doing something that you loved and realizing this isn't going to work, right? But maybe after 3 years, you're the next Vincent van Gogh and you have an awesome life. At least you tried, though. You're not going to be 50 and say, man, I really wish I gave it a shot. I think I could have done something there. right? You don't want to live that life. You don't want to live the life that says maybe I could have, maybe it could have been if I had just done things differently. Do things, live your life how 90-year-old you on your deathbed would want you to live your life. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least give yourself the opportunity to fail before you count yourself out of the race, right? You can't know you're not going to win until you race. So you might as well get on that starting line instead of sitting in the crowd going, man, I'm pretty fast. Don't do that shit. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to sit on the sideline and watch other people live your dream, thinking in the back of your mind the whole time, that could be me. Then let it be you. Show the world that that's you. Show the world that you should be on that race line. Show the world that you should be behind that paintbrush. Because guess what? Maybe it works. Maybe it works. But what if it works? But what if it works? What if you're right? I don't think Vincent Van Gogh had an awesome life, but I know what you mean. Well, okay, maybe that was a bad choice, but that's what I think, chat. Who said Shakespeare died? Dude, I did, bro. Fuck Shakespeare, okay? Let's read a little bit of non-white man literature in English class, bro. It's all Shakespeare, bro. How about like a person of color at least once in high school English, bro? I'm interested in reading something other than the same shit every year that was written over 500 years ago, right? Dude, that was 1600? 16, bro? You're 16? I don't think so. Shakespeare overrated as fuck, bro. Mad overrated. Your Discord won't let me in. Send me a DM. I'll send you the link on TikTok. If you send me a DM on TikTok. That is going to be fun. You guys should have fun. Okay, chat. That's the end of the stream. That's it. That's all I have to say. We're going to end on the advice. We're going to end on the advice of do what you want to do. Follow your dream. Don't let yourself live in regret. Live like how you would want. Live how you would tell somebody else to live if they were asking you for advice. If somebody came to you and said, I want to be an artist, but I'm scared I won't have enough money, what should I do? You know in your heart you would tell them, try, right? Oh, you're really serious about this? You really think? Try. You would tell them that, obviously, right? Why not encourage a friend to follow their dreams? Treat yourself with that same respect. Tell yourself the same things you would tell a friend. Tell yourself, it's okay if I want to follow my dreams. I deserve this. I should at least give it a chance. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least I tried. Give yourself the same respect you would give a friend you were giving advice to, and follow your dreams, man, if that's what you want to do. Some people want to work an office job, and that's okay. I'm not telling you not to, but some people want more than that. Some people want more than that. That's all I got to say. Good night, chat. I love you all. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Oh, I paused the TikTok live. Whoops. Have a good night, chat. I love you.